You got time. I want to start the thing there, right? You're taping on the camera? Taping now? Right. Good night, ladies and gentlemen. We are back. Welcome back to Parallel Podcast 868, Trinidad's finest. Right? I am your host, Press I Am. I am Press for the slow ones. Right? Alongside the God himself, the educated fool. Tell the people and them something now because it's been a while.
Well, I still a fool. Trying to be educated, but still a fool.
Of
basically.
course. Right? And we always try to do this with friends. And I feel like he better we just bring him every episode and done, right? She falling in? Not at all. You see? We have more friends. To my extreme right, I'm still left there, I'm just saying, because we're drinking juice. We have Mr. MACE in the house. Mr. MACE, how are you feeling tonight?
Feeling nice. Spanish rice. Talk about Moby. 6 black eyes.
Alright. And to the lovely lady we have not seen in a while.
Whoa.
Right? I know what that means.
Sorry.
You see her come on. She make it out.
Sorry.
Right? Of course we have Sunny with us today. Sunny, how you feeling, darling?
I'm good.
You great?
Great.
You're bright tonight, girl. That yellow.
Chloe na kind of.
Right, so
Godly colors.
we definitely post carnival, right? We hope everybody had a great carnival. They were safe, right? Big up to Michael Tesha for winning the road march and all the other people. I don't really have all the stats, honestly, right? Who Michael Tesha, right? Carnival was short but great. I love the fact that we had a lot of influencers down here. It's always good to promote the carnival. And the feedback so far was great. Poster, what I should say, a crime-ridden vibes in the air. We didn't really have too much, negative vibes. That was great. I see a review today that a creator was saying that she find Trinidad Carnival is becoming too expensive.
That's only one of the things she touched on. She touched on
But
many.
Well, that I didn't really actually watch the story, but it's a discussion I was having with somebody before because they were, and again, I like to talk facts, but we'll go with the conversation. They were mentioning to me that Trinidad Carnival is even becoming more expensive than Jamaica Carnival and such, right? Where flight is concerned. And like, they were saying you could spend about the same amount of money you're spending for a flight to come Trinidad alone, you're spending to go Jamaica and get accommodation, return everything now. So, I will do some more research on that because I don't want to just jump and say it becoming that. But if people talking about it, maybe it's something to discuss. I don't know. But
influencers talking about it.
It's something to discuss. But I would say this. We like to, or we should compare stuff because it come like this, right? Let me just say people is complaining to go Marshall Monday, right? Which, let me say the general ticket might start about 500, right? But I was doing some research, bless you. I was doing some research, right?
See, bro.
Yeah.
Justin Timberlake, right? To go his concert, general is 900 US now. That is almost 6,000 TT.
And them selling out on them?
And I'm selling out. 2,800 for VIP. Right? Obviously, everything is free drinks, but And when you go on the site, it identifying where you exactly would be in the layout now. So, are we really paying plenty money to see Marshall?
Then again, different countries have different cost of living, yeah?
True.
But still, it still be playing small with it.
Yeah.
I just want to say one thing.
Mm.
I just don't want all you say anything bad about Marshall. Because I think Marshall concert, especially like concert he used to have, it's the gold standard of what everybody's supposed to aim at. Hold on. Let me tell you why, right?
No.
Hold on. Let me
Okay.
tell you why, right? Because, as you said, the cheapest ticket is what?
Let me say general 400. Let me
say
see.
500.
Right, 500.
General ticket is
TT.
500.
Right.
You ain't getting nothing free.
Nothing free, no.
Which part you gonna understand in our general? You can't even see the stage. Right?
Correct.
And this is just general.
Correct.
And when everybody goes to this board, they have the time of their life.
Correct.
That's
No,
robbery.
but-
Robbery without a gun, and the people in them love it. Kudos to Marshall.
I never went to Marshall.
Me neither.
The thing about it
Kudos
is
to
this,
Marshall.
right? I would say it like this. You're not,
People is complaining.
you're paying that 500 to
And
go
the
Marshall,
premiums is best boy.
right? And you're not just getting Marshall,
Or you get more performance.
right? When you pay to go Justin Timberlake, you're getting Justin Timberlake alone. Now he have a, I'm just using him as an example.
Yeah,
He
but-
have a wide range of song, but excuse me, look for the last Marshall concert. You get Marshall, you get Wizkid, besides the other soca artists.
But you know
and-
you don't get Prezi.
What's up?
You don't get ice.
You know, I-
You don't get nothing free. For 500, you don't get
but
ice, you don't
what
get
I'm
nothing
saying
free.
is, but
You could barely get
Alright.
drinks. And people are saying they
Okay.
had the time of their life.
and that is great. No, I know this is in no way to disrespect Marshall because to me,
I picking
To
up Marshall
me-
right now.
I paying the $500 for the production, not that I didn't get good service by the bar. I'll repeat that. I paying for the production, the show, right? Somebody else dealing with the bar. Whoever is doing the work, that's really generally not Marshall's fault. Unfortunately, is in his show, so he will get the blame. But I am paying the money for the production, the lights, the whatever, the songs that we listening to, we enjoying, whatever the case now. So I just feel like people should focus more on that and not. But that's generally people.
I'm not agreeing with you though. When you pay to go a party, and you should know this, Pressy, a party consists of, even from a promoter's perspective, three major things: the bar, the door,
And the music.
and the music,
Or the entertainment.
and the entertainment.
Right.
When you're quarreling is backing out by the door and you can't get in, it's promoter fault. You're quarreling by the bar, you can't get no drinks, it's the promoter fault.
Everything is a promoter fault.
Everything is the promoter fault.
Right.
So don't tell me I will like buy the ticket, you know, but the bar's not Marshall or I know who.
No, I'm not saying no. It come like this. I'm not saying Marshall should not be responsible for that. But at the end of the day, Marshall is just because. All right, let me use this for example. Right, you know some concerts. I'm not saying Marshall. You might be the person. Like you said, they didn't come to me. I also got artists. They didn't come to me and say, "Yo, here we going on. I will throw 300,000 behind you and try a show. You just come to sing. I controlling everything else. I don't have control over the bar. I don't know who you are. Eh? I don't know what cleaner you using. I don't know what music set
like
you.
subcontract. kind of
Correct.
thing.
You understand what I'm saying? Most of these shows don't be financed by the artists themselves, which is cool.
Marshall show is Marshall show.
Marshall was just an example.
Exactly.
What I'm saying, but at the end of the day, if 12 cleaners, alright, let me give a genuine number. If 200 cleaners were supposed to come out to Marshall and 50 still, he can't control that the night. He mightn't even know that.
True.
You understand what I'm saying? So I'm just saying people need to ease up the blame on, yes, generally, if a policeman do something, it's the police services getting blamed. But at the end of the day, we can't always think like that. You know what it come like? Yeah, then I was thinking, all red gal is shit. Why we don't like to use the word some, boy?
Like all man and shit.
Oh, why we can't use the word some?
I think 25 too.
Why we can't use the word some? Because why? And let me tell you something. Most of the people who just make, I just sit up for this one. Most of the people who make them kind of statements do have not 2% experience on the said subject.
Apart from that,
Talk to
most of
me.
them is growing the same type of man, which happen to be a shit man. You know? Like some of the Christian man or some of that man that see be shit, you know? I'm sure some kind of shit, but
You don't understand, but then you're a man dealing with energies now. You're tracking shit man because he's a shit
but
guy.
the
He's a shit guy.
I mean,
Come on.
yeah, because to me, dog, you can't blame the person if that you entertaining.
Exactly. Like you going,
All man
you
is
going
shit.
with a
No,
plumber, I expect to be electrician.
Yeah.
Like I'm like,
So you can fix no light. But he's a plumber.
Yeah,
And that,
so,
I mean, come on, bro.
You meet the man
Again,
a
it come
plumber.
like this. A person who never own a vehicle giving you car advice.
check that boy, is that? You got
Hey,
it?
go buy that car, boys. I headache.
We have a certain brethren, if you all noticing we chat group, doing that a lot right now, eh? A certain brethren.
Who's
I don't
that
call
one?
the face, but
Call-
he like to cuff people in the face.
Right?
Love to talk about something he don't know about.
Let me tell you something.
The man must have to that experience. Some business
How?
from other people don't know.
Wisdom, to me, does only come from experiences. Wisdom don't just grow on your just. You have to experience stuff to gain wisdom. People need to stop talking about things that they do not know
Watch
anything about.
I concur.
Watch now, that does irritate the shit out of me. Don't tell me if you don't have no knowledge, no facts, no statistics, no experience on a topic, but you have I want to have an opinion. Okay, cool. You can go ahead and have your opinion.
And
but
most of the time, the opinion
opinions-
don't make sense.
There are some things that people that don't know about could
What she come about?
know that and have some people that
They could give an opinion. They
Yeah.
might have an idea.
Right, but
they don't always-
opinions
But
in
I
fact.
think when they give an opinion, you stop it. But my
This is
opinion
my
is,
opinion.
Yeah. Put me disclaimer.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
put me disclaimer.
Don't bring it across like it's fact. Right?
I would prefer in situations like that, you ask a question. Bring it across like you're asking a
You
question.
want my opinion.
So here what now? I think, tell me if I'm right or tell me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Talk like that now. Don't talk like what I think is no. We don't really care what you think because what you think don't bound to make sense now.
As they bring up that ask a question, it's out of topic. Not the best way to win a debate, one of the best ways, always ask a question. Ask a question for the answer in a way that you're trying to get the answer from them now. But they say, don't ever say no, ask.
Yeah.
Yeah, they will basically answer your point for you. Yeah.
That's very good.
That works, yeah.
And I realize now too, right? It's something I've been talking about in work for every day. A lot of people, even in the events world, right, Mike, you know this. Everybody like to be in charge. Right? Now to me, it come like this. If we open a company, right? And Chrissy in charge. But we know human resource, accounting, stores, as transportation, let me just say, right? I am not in charge of transportation. I am responsible for it. Chrissy in charge. I can't tell all you, didn't call me for transport. I tell him, nah, you can't get that. That is not, I am responsible. So a lot of people just mix up responsible for and feel they're in charge of it. And a lot of people cannot handle power.
That's true.
Right? You get a security guard. You just tell him, bro, don't let nobody walk on that tile there. Okay, cool. As they walk there, oh! He loading it up like, because that is the little power he get. Nobody can touch that tile. And people need to calm down, boy.
You see that all over.
Huh?
Like only in the
Yeah,
events,
everywhere.
man.
Yeah,
You see
everywhere.
that in business and different organizations and everything. And
We're supposed to work together.
you could see when people when you're young and you no get a taste of power. When you're not accustomed, you can see the not accustomed ones.
Even them construction jobs, everybody will pay for man. Do this, boy.
Yeah.
I went through everything.
But in the events world, like Prince was saying, I don't find so. For example, everybody, even if you're in charge, everybody different, and they're in charge of something different.
Different portfolios.
But you still need communication between, because we just think that dynamite work, that he work. Yes, but just because it's he work, that don't mean you're not supposed to still know.
And not only that, you could
What
learn
going on there?
something that expanding your knowledge. Just because I know your work, you learning to do that too. It's a blessing to you.
I feel men idea, probably managing or controlling, is that, hey, I better than you, boy. I can't condescending approach.
Correct.
And that always cause more problems. And not like, it should be more experience approach. Alright, not I better, but I know experience and you know. So I can tell you how to do this, you know what I mean?
Leader needs to learn how when to fall.
And
Exactly.
that's the next thing. Leaders don't necessarily have to be the best of.
And what they do, no?
That's no. Leaders and managers and you know, especially a manager. A manager don't have to be the best of anything. You know, he just have to know how to manage whatever resources he have. That's what you gotta learn to do.
Because you as a manager, right? You need to identify when somebody making a mistake, or they just don't know what they're doing, or they're just lazy.
And not only that, when they make mistake, you know how to communicate them.
Correct.
Communicate to them.
You want me to strip it up?
To motivate them
don't do
the
that.
most now.
Yeah.
Yeah, because some people only know what they're doing, you know, and sometimes it's under bad management. You could be doing shit, but you know what you're doing, you know, but you're just not comfortable.
And I think most people use management as a fear tactic and not a love tactic. You know, they jump put fear in you rather than love now. You know what I mean? Checking to fire you or do this.
Yeah. I think people just get the manager role and not what the word is. It's managing. It's not bossing.
Yeah,
Because
that
to
one,
me,
man,
if things not going smoothly, that's your fault as the manager.
True.
You're not managing the people, right? Because to me, if somebody make a mistake on a report, like in work primary, right? I will come and I will tell them they make a mistake. But I should know how to explain that mistake too. Because then it means I don't know what I'm doing. And that person might say, oh yeah, you're right. And then we go from there. Now if the person make the mistake again, then I will say, oh gosh, no, yeah, you're fucking anything up. But everybody just wants to be in charge now. But let me ask the next question as we're on top of that, right? I was thinking about this. They're promoting on social media that everybody should be a boss. Everybody should be an entrepreneur, right? Yet, in a small percentage, I feel that, especially in Trinidad, that doing more bad than good. And I'll explain why, right? But we will have a great debate on this. When everybody, right, opening a business. Now, opening a business on the side could be for multiple reasons, right? Of course, it's always to boost your financial situation based on your lifestyle, right? Cool. But do you feel that people now putting their main job at the sideline? So people becoming more lazy. They don't want to go to work because they're studying the side business.
No, most entrepreneurs don't even have a main job, eh?
Yeah. No, but I just saying. So that was say Trinidad. That was in Trinidad, because in Trinidad right now, most, especially in the service, a lot of people have not just one but three.
Because you see, they're now realizing what it requires to run their business, and sometimes that takes time away from what you have going on.
Apart from that too, I think everybody should strive to be independent.
Of course,
You want to
no,
live
yeah.
the independent life, but you have to know you're capable at generating your own sort of income at some given time. You have something else you can do
Yeah.
to generate income now.
But this is what I also realize. Though it sounds nice that everybody wants to be an entrepreneur, like almost 95% of the people not cut out for it.
No.
Like 95% of people are sheep, bro.
I think it's comfort.
You need
We need workers, but I think
cut out for it.
I've had like people just come and ask me like little things. I'm thinking I will sit down and talk to you, and I can sit down with you and talk to you and realize. And now, if you ask me for advice, I give me advice. But just by speaking to you, I can realize
You're
that
not cut out for it.
you're not
yeah.
cut out for this at all.
Yeah.
I see the simple
Huh?
thing like gardening,
You never asked.
planting, right?
Right.
Right.
Fast, you know.
Guys want the business, you probably need the lowest capital to start.
Correct.
Everything free. Just take it sometimes. You
And
can
just
plant
plan
everything free.
and yeah.
And it's a need. Everybody need food. That's
Correct.
what I'm saying. Land should be free.
Land.
Nobody creates land here. Get
Yeah,
money in government.
yeah.
Government never create
We'll
land.
get to
Land
that.
free.
We'll get to that. Yeah.
You land free. They never come and make it and say I make this.
Yeah.
You understand? So I think disaster.
Yeah.
I mean, doesn't know I'm making me doing food. I'm planning doing things. I have money.
Let me ask you this on the whole topic of entrepreneur thing. You ever for yourself when down and register your own business?
Yeah.
Alright, okay, cool.
My first one.
Exactly, right? People these days when people come to me, it's like, they're gonna hire this.
Somebody to-
They're gonna
they
hire
wanna
somebody.
yourself.
In my mind, I was like, you
It's that
cut off
lazy
this.
mentality.
From the
Yeah.
time you start off, so I was
Yeah.
like, you not even cut off for this.
Listen, you know what me now. When I do my checking out of how much it costs to pay somebody to do these things to me, I was like,
Yeah.
It makes no sense.
And,
fuck
and
that shit.
not only
I
that.
just get up, went, come
Yeah.
back, went, I give an
Not only that. I
It's the
register.
simplest thing.
I register my
And people-
business.
and people
And I
people
haven't
don't
left
want to do yourself.
my room yet.
Yeah.
And I register my business myself. And I haven't left my room yet.
Nah, personally, I like to know. If I do it once, I know the
Yeah.
method.
Exactly.
I do.
That is what
I like to know.
The most-
knowledge
The
is
most
what I like.
important thing is that you
Yeah.
know how
Yeah.
to do it. But people who come into me telling you, because I see there's something online, boy, that said they're going to register their business for me, and it's $600 to register your business, so I'm going to do it.
$600 plus.
In my mind, I said, yeah, you're not cut out for this.
As you mentioned,
Go ahead and talk.
as you mentioned, Mikey, is knowledge. I always say, everything in this life is knowledge. If you're making money because they know how to make money. If you're doing this because they know how to do this. It's just a knowing, it's not education, it's just a know. If you're strong or you're big, you know how to exercise, you know how to get yourself strong.
Yeah.
I mean, everything to a point is knowledge, you know.
Yeah. Because that come like this, right? I remember it at a point in my life where, I involved in events long time. I used to be working for free in plenty events. Like people just call me, boy, we need help, and I go in. And people be like, you get paid to do that? And I said, no, I don't get paid to do it. But the experience,
People don't
they
know how
can't
to
take
do it.
that from me. So every time I go to a new event,
You learn something new.
I learned something new, right? And now it manifests in itself because now I'm getting paid for it.
People
But
So
people
supposedly-
not understanding.
Not people getting to know, because sometimes people don't want to pay for somebody that don't know what you're capable of.
you're networking yourself too.
Yeah.
And it have a lot of people out
People
there.
don't know
I
how to
want
pay
to say this in
themselves.
the mic.
The problem with people is people don't know how to pay themselves.
Yeah.
I could come and do something for you, you know, for free, you know. But don't think it. You might think it's for free, but I gain in something.
out of it.
And then the side B of this is that there are a lot of people opening businesses but don't have a business head. All they're thinking about is profit.
No, because it sounds good.
Yeah.
I'm an own business and have
Yeah.
this and have
And
that.
they don't know the stress, and not only that,
Right.
that people don't know that the money that they make is not there.
They not only don't know the stress, honey, they don't want the stress.
Yeah, that's what I
They
said
don't
to
want
them.
the stress. They can't take the
A lot of
stress.
people think that they want it, but they don't want it bad enough. They
I
don't
want
it bad
it.
enough. They want you to give it to them.
I understand. This is what I understand. I understand. I don't. Everybody cut out for it. And 95% of people, you are supposed to be sheep.
Going back, and I'm gonna tell you something, going back to what I was saying, and
Workforce need
and
you.
I was having this conversation with Ding at time, I don't know if you remember, right? Everybody can't be entrepreneurs. Everybody can't be bosses
We need
because at the end of the day, we need workers.
You need-
Everybody have a part to play. And there's always tell them in work, the cleaner have a part to play because if you come and work in the office and the place dirty because the cleaner didn't come, You go and feel not to work at the place where they're nasty. The cleaner everybody have a part to play, right? Everybody.
But it can still be entrepreneurs playing the part though.
Correct. But what I'm saying is, don't feel bad. I shouldn't feel bad if I want to work for Mikey.
No, some people
No, but it have.
know they're not cut out for certain
It have people
things.
trashing you for that. I shouldn't feel bad if I want to work for them.
You see, the thing is, most of the times the people that trashes stuff like that are people that are not going out and getting themselves.
Of course not.
It
No, well, it's a professional trashers, eh?
It's
a
never been
professional
professional
trashers.
Yes.
It's always be people that want to reach but don't want to go and get it. So there's always trash people that are willing to work.
I think if people take working as a learning experience, they will appreciate it. Like for example, you can't tell me you work at grocery, for example, and car run your grocery by the time you're done, your own grocery. You just see how everything operated.
Everything
you should know,
operated.
how things are coming in, how things
Yeah,
paying, how things
yeah.
costing. So everywhere you go, it's about something to learn.
If it has something to learn.
Anywhere you go, there's something to learn.
Everywhere. And I was always tell people, no job ain't easy. No job
No
in.
job.
I can go and do it in the morning. You feel, don't get tired. Even the garbage man picking up your garbage have a system.
Everything have a
He
system.
eventually
Everything have
work out
protocol.
he eventually work out a system or how the best way to pick up them bags and throw it in the
I ain't like
in
the
thing.
system though, eh? Because when they come on my knee, what they do is they stick out all the garbage, all the pile of them, and put it on the floor now. So when so they send out a man before the truck comes.
Yeah.
So he just take out
Keep it
all
up,
the
keep it
garbage
together.
and put it on the floor. Yeah. But when you do that now, all the straight out couple and open the bar.
So fast.
So you put it real for the way. But everybody have a system. Everybody have a system.
On an unrelated topic, as a double garbage. I was so idle when I was young.
I thought they were to call my garbage.
No, no.
Yeah, okay.
We used to walk around, thieving men garbage and between different house and find us funny. So again, next bring up, your garbage, you take that. And you go to put that next house.
What?
And we got some defect for that,
That's
then,
that's
please.
it. That's it.
Right? So I go up, they can't show what you're doing. Are you evident, Jones, sir?
The thief is the garbage man gonna pick it up anyway.
You know what? Yeah, what you thinking, right?
Unless people come outside and swear.
No, yeah, what you thinking, right? You move with a black bag, you top a black bag, and just
Yeah.
how the neighbors be recognizing that the
Nah,
difference.
the back up, they say a while sometimes.
Oh,
They say,
okay,
no,
okay.
like, don't put up today, country might come the Wednesday or something.
Oh,
So by the time, listen, I had garbage here, and I'm thinking, like, I pour garbage. If entrepreneurs.
So you know, I say empty it, so you know, I say empty the bar.
Nah, but I do that time already. You
Nah,
know.
What kind of dustbin terrier guy you get on with?
It's not over.
Nah, they call it dumpster diving. Dumpster diving, you can find information.
Let
No.
me see what is going
But
on.
By somebody garbage, you can tell plenty about them, you know. What they eating, how they living, what kind of they use, what the bills, the address. No,
Yeah.
garbage. You can learn plenty, you know. People show you the whole life in the garbage about it.
I think one of the things I wanna say on this wonderful podcast here today, that I was having a conversation with somebody else. I want to say to the world and to the Trinidad and Tobago, from us here, whatever situation you're in now, only you could change it. And that's something I learned for the past 5 years.
But I feel
Yeah.
Elon Musk could change my situation. If he
No,
give
what I'm
that
saying
video.
is, it have a lot of apps at a real notice, dog, a lot of people around who not taking responsibility for the situation, the life. They're like, there's always somebody else for
And
blame.
easier to
Blame Rowley, yeah,
Than to hold yourself accountable.
yeah. Why is that though? I don't understand.
It is easier to blame somebody else after they come. People don't like to take accountability.
That
Easier
way,
to
that way
blame
to me.
Yeah, people
That
like
way to
accountability
me.
for
It's
nothing.
easier to blame you.
That way to me, boy. That way.
And that's a problem plenty people in Trinidad. In the world, I think.
Yeah.
I get
Suffer
it.
from.
Get something.
Yeah, no, do you
It's, not,
think?
it's always somebody else's fault.
It's that kind of podcast.
Somebody who miss a plane, they'll start, you know, that taxi driver did that thing there, and he stopped paying
Correct.
attention. So why you
Not
leave
that-
it?
Yeah.
They always blame somebody else for the mishaps. You know, I fuck up. I already do shit here, but you
Yeah,
know.
and to me, any situation I go into now, I just always pull back and say, well, you could have done better. Yeah, what part I had to play for that way? Because sometimes you might get a reaction from somebody and they might say, why do they together? Me do nothing right, fuck them. But it have plenty people I've seen walking around and
Blame it.
they blame the system, yeah. The system.
No, but
Even in
but
relationship,
you know what?
they
big
will
man-
blame the other half. But it's you with them. It's you making the decision to accept that.
I think I have an issue though. I'm a serious me blamer. I think in mistake in my life, I feel it's my fault. If rain fall,
You know
but
what?
you should have never picked this day.
You know what's that mean?
No, I got me
If
blamer.
you-
I so bad, I say I stick more everything before somebody else tell me.
No,
I
but
don't
if
blame
you
myself.
really think about it,
I
right?
blame myself for
it's
everything.
not a bad theory. Because it come like this, right? Let me just say. Right? Let me just say. Sonny called me and tell me check she home. When I go on. She tell me some stupidness. I should have blamed myself. What I leave to come by you for?
I don't blame myself. I don't blame myself for everything.
So, because I probably had some kind of inside.
And you're
Think
happy
that-
that way, you know, because when it says you hold yourself accountable, you can say, well, I did X, Y, Z, I could fix this. But when you're blaming somebody else, and
You
they
always
not
feel
accept,
not guilty.
yeah, you always feel like you're entitled to them
Not.
making shit up
and
to
hear
you.
this too, when you accept accountability, you naturally just learn and grow now. You say, not me again, no. And that's what they say people the most struggles is had the better life, you know. Better
Correct.
If you go through so much hardship in your life, what bother you after? That's what I said. You expect it any and
Man,
everything.
serious problem. But,
But I think you have to forgive yourself too.
but that's beyond your
But that-
control.
that learning.
I just
That
feel
learning.
everything in my control is my fault. I should have never go left when I was supposed to go right. That's how I just feel. It's always my fault. I say, but yeah, it's good for you. I'm the first person who has bought it. Good for you.
And
It happened.
I'm
You should have never do that.
And I know go back now to our next topic. 'Cause we bad tonight. I don't know why. Yeah, very clearly.
I see it wrong with voice, but go ahead.
People don't mind the fucking business.
Oh, God.
Let me tell you something, eh? If people, and this could be end up in a short video, just mind the business, we'll be a better world. You know? I can't, let me tell you something, I have in a conversation the other day with a young lady. All I ask the girl is, you know Sonny? I just use her name as an example, right? She said, yeah, I hear she with MACE. My girl, I never asked her that.
You see? You should have mind the business.
Right?
You should have.
No, but what I say this. No, they had an affiliation. She would have known her.
Some people just live for that realize now. It has some,
They
have some
can't wait for you
friends.
to ask them something.
Are some friends they ask them anything about social, whatever, they know. Sometimes I just know half the things, right?
Yeah.
And they know everything.
Yeah, because that come like
That's when your life not exciting.
because
that you get entertainment when somebody else.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you gotta be in somebody else's life.
because you know people is be hearing me. You see what go on there with so and so boy? I say nah. I and people is get vexed with me for that because you never know that thing, eh? I just
You know that really,
Same thing with me.
that really irritating coming from girls. You know so and so and so and so and so and so. It's like, no. It's like she was with so and so and he was with so and so. I was like, no, I don't know.
I don't
that
know.
really irritates, isn't it?
yeah, I don't know.
People who know everybody else's business but their own. That really irritates me. And our friends
I
so
don't know.
good thing me and
I
she
can't
don't
even
know.
remember names good. If somebody can introduce somebody to me now and tell me your name, next 5 minutes I forget.
I mean,
I don't
I just see
nickname you.
you repeating
I just
it.
call it my
to
little
I just have
remember.
a nickname you. Yeah, you get really nice nipples.
girls.
Yeah,
I
that's
have
Come
gone places, right, and met girls, and they see me after like, hey, and I like, oh, and I don't know, have no idea who they is, and they have to tell me, well, I mean, you remember we was lining on the thing, and oh, okay, yeah,
If you
I,
realize I don't remember your God, don't ask him too much questions.
what I mean,
I used to
And
question.
them ask the people that wear
I
different.
used to question myself. How come I do remember name or dates, boy? Don't know birthday and things. Then I realize I don't want to fucking remember them tell it. It's irrelevant to me. You understand? So that I can pay attention to
because
that. Until
naturally, if I don't remember it, it will come still then.
yeah, if it need to, I remember eventually. But
People-
when you want, eventually bring like a hard drive and it has to get on the storage. Why fill up my hard drive with that information for?
You ever hear, you know, Jordan Peterson, the clinical psychologist, You ever hear him describe, explain how you're supposed to use your memory? Your memories not to remember everything and everything in.
That's what.
What you need to know
What you need to
to go forward. I don't need to know your name to go forward.
Yeah, that might sentiments.
I positively sure I could bet money. It has somebody in the office who you could go and talk about a situation and them know the person name, the date of birth. I find people like that are no life because it have.
I don't tell people, I have 1 gig of memory and
It have people working by me and they rattling off. They know everybody's service number. I can't.
You
I
have
don't.
to mean something to me for me to remember what it is.
exactly.
I think when you have a thought or experience with emotion, then it's really remember
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah.
Correct.
I still
Yeah.
remember things in primary school. Why you got MX plus C? What the fuck you remember that? There's something, but at that time I know why I remember it now. It probably just it remind you of something or you visualize something or you take to compare it with something, you know.
Yeah.
Apart from that, I don't remember of shit.
Let them gain to useless information that they learn in school that they never use
Of
again in
course,
your life.
we should.
Jesus
Well,
Christ!
listen, I think that's all the useless information.
Jesus
It
Christ!
had a time. No, let me get into it. Fuck. It had a time, right?
This is school designed to create workers, not thinkers.
It had a time, right?
That's facts.
Now, I go and say it plain, I never pass maths. Fuck that.
Oh.
Because, and at that time I used to be like, now I understand the guidance of it. Right? We need it. Don't get tired. Killer could count. Right? But what I'm saying is, when you go somewhere, nobody asking you, what is X plus Z, Y equals P?
It all depends on
What job you doing?
Yeah,
So
what job you're
understand
doing
the
and
guidance
kind
of it now. But
Yeah, I feel like when you're thinking about education and schooling system, you should have it in mind with a purpose. Like
Yeah.
if you know you want to go and be an accountant,
Like pick your career
you
path.
Pick your career, yeah.
Right.
you
Pick your career path.
follow math.
yeah, but
But-
then why they try to throw accounts, POB, POA at you, and human and social biology?
To give you options, and I feel like when you
Nah, I
decide
don't
which
want
one you like,
options.
you pick your career path
You
and
pick
go
your career
forward
path and
with
go forward.
that. Yeah. Because other than that, it makes no sense. A lot of people not even using the education in their life.
There are plenty things you
I know.
just learn in school that you will never
use again.
you'll never use again.
But not only that,
But this, like Ding said, school system is not designed. It's designed to create workers,
That's true.
worker bees. You have to feed the queen and help the hive.
and at the end of
Apart
the
from
day,
that, I always say, every single person in this universe have a different personality, right? We all have different fingerprints, something, right?
Right.
So always different in your own way. How you could use one system to measure everybody capabilities or education?
Facts.
You understand? I might be good in something non-physical and not educational, no? Everybody good in something. I believe everybody in this life good in
At
something that
something,
nobody
you
else
just
can
don't know what it
That's
is.
They don't know what it is.
Right now, it have some child in his school system feeling he's a dunce
And you're smart.
and he
because
can
he's
sing.
just not in the right environment. He feel he's a dunce, but he could be a
And
millionaire
this is why
if he's
Most
putting
of the
on
times when they get state guided on the right path, they do become that.
exactly.
And this is why, if I get up tomorrow and feel like it's so, I go and motherfucking so. And when I can't so, and I realize, yeah, I can't so, I'll say,
I think
yeah.
that your younger years where you trapped in the system should be where you figuring yourself out, your future. Because most of the time you spend all these years in school and it's in your grown ass age, you're now saying, well, okay, this wasn't working out for me. because was supposed
I
to
actually think that's part. See what you're talking about? That's partially your parents' fault.
Yeah.
Because your
it's
parents are
true.
supposed to be watching you and just looking at what you got at.
My father gave me the option to drop out of school if I knew what I wanted to do. And I was like, nah.
No, but you
I
think,
wouldn't
you
like
really
it.
think long time parents used to push that ahead too?
And that's
Everybody
okay.
go, do your schoolwork, do your schoolwork. But I just do this thing with my daughter, but I just look at what she like. I just look real carefully at what she like. If my daughter said, Daddy, I ain't really feeling to be an entrepreneur and I want to take over your business when you're done, I think it's cool. But I look at her to see what my daughter could draw. She into drawing, but I'm concerned about why she like to draw. She like to draw to please people. So she want to draw something for you. She want to draw something for you. The other day I was saying, I wanted to draw something for yourself.
She likes she probably like, sure, am I going to get
the attention from it. Oh, this nice and whatever.
Yeah.
And she do like abstract stuff. I was like what are you thinking about to do this abstract?
In spirituality, more or less, they say apart from we all being God, they say we are really creators, naturally. Even the smallest thing as music, there's a creation. Art is a creation. No? It's something that's come from your instinct or intuition, or call it now. So everybody have a ability to create, but there's different things now. But it's really creation.
And I think
even designing and things, it's about creation.
I think the biggest example of that is music. Because I have so much different genres of music.
And all is some good things.
And you ever sit down and ask yourself a day,
music and art too.
when music will just end, or somebody you hear somebody saying, yeah, I heard that before. It will never.
Always have different style.
It's like a fingerprint. It will never be duplicated.
It's a different thing with that.
But art more. You have to be art more
because
technical.
Because you're drawing stuff. Because it comes like this.
No, it's not really.
But do you think that
it's like expression?
Yes, yeah.
Apart from that, you see art from the head, that is true creation.
That's true creation and expression.
You just visualize something and draw it there. That have to be creation.
And then somebody watching is like, what's that? What I mean? What inspired that and whatever. And then if that person take the time to explain, like, I was just so and I was thinking about whatever, and then they watch it and I'm like, whoa, I seen it too.
Yeah, the story behind why people do a lot of things like art and music and certain things, like the backstory to these things is always be interesting.
Very interesting.
Yeah. Like what make you create that?
Yeah.
What make you sing that song? The lyrics song, you know?
I used to do it when I was small. I used to do this kind of abstract thing and whatever. And a day, my teacher, I was like in primary school, and she was like, she come and she do this. Like, what's that? And I was like, I don't know yet. But I was just going. It's a thing I used to do, but I just it used to look like streets, but the streets just confused. It just going all over the place. And she's like, I don't know yet. And she, at the end, she's like, this is so beautiful.
Art is something where everything, a mistake is a creation. Art is something where a mistake could also be a big creation. Because a lot of artists make mistakes. A lot of artists did not mean
To do that.
I think that's part of the
oops, what
creation.
they did. Yeah.
I used to watch your movies and think about them big art for 2 million, 3 million. I like how it makes me feel though.
Yeah.
No, but as you bring up that, right? What I just still trying to I understand it, but I still try to understand it. How they just put a price tag on these things? Well,
No, that's fraud.
Yeah, I think it begins as a racket.
It is
But I think
a racket.
art and what tax and still different things. I went on to London, the money you store it, they store it in art. Because you can sell it back for a certain amount of value and for a triple inside that.
I know what some of my daughter think and say, this is for 2
I don't
million.
understand.
This good. Because sell this for 2 million. I have a video with that on Instagram, what kind of thing?
And what funny thing, all them big painters and them big artists, you could get real street artists who should just drawing them, better than them and them have that props.
Because they don't have the name and they're not
That name is, I think people
they don't have the name
create
and
that
they're
name.
alive.
Don't
They have
forget,
group artists, alright.
Don't forget.
Welcome this one, he already a painter and bring out now.
what it is, who could value, who put a value on that value? Who could put a value
Yeah,
on?
who put the value on it,
Exactly.
yeah.
We put the value on it.
Yeah.
So, like we just watching about, alright, 2 million. Yes, sir?
No, at
Yes,
the
sir.
end of the day, right? As I always say, the people with the real power just give power to the other people, eh?
It's true.
Yeah, then.
The people who in power just get the power from the real people in power, eh?
And at any point in time, you could take it away, but a lot of people don't know that. They don't call it it's like statement. They don't know
No,
that
well,
they have the
mental.
power.
I want to tickle the nerve
You see
here.
thing with the dollar, when you think about it, money is just paper, you know. Money has no
Yeah.
physical value, you know. Money
I
just
want-
be given value.
We give it value.
I want to tickle the fancy, you know. The fact that, if you think about it, right, I could be wrong, that they're still selling we land, we still in slavery,
You see, Selma?
selling we land that do belong to
Yeah,
them.
I know it's serious. I say, land is a natural thing, just like water and food, right? All them things free without little effort, right? the government role is not to survey land, it could be to make sure it's equal. Alright, everybody get a lot of land. Trinidad have land for everybody, we get a lot. I show all took all this, there's bush and grass, understand?
Right.
They can help to make it better infrastructure. Maybe do the roads and things. Cause survey land, they make it. Them, know what I mean? It's not their own.
The excuses be not all
Control?
land. No, not all land is I don't know the word, but it's not all land is you can't build on all land.
Yeah.
That's the excuse. I don't know the technical term, but it's
That-
not
that-
technical term.
But they're building on all land right now.
That makes sense.
I don't. The word I would use
That-
is inhabitable. So yes, it have land, but it's swamp land. You understand? So they'll say it's not buildable or habitable on it. But,
Real land, I be driving over the place and saying.
but why I saying this? If you ever take a plane and fly over Trinidad, it's like, fuck. Why my neighbor so close to me and that whole land? You understand?
This will have no kind of shortage at all. No shortage of food, no shortage of water, nothing. Them creating a shortage to create a scale or something. I feel.
When we born be overpopulated, dog it have. How are we overpopulated? You know how much land it fucking
That's
make?
it. Oh. Understand?
Because that's how they was charge you to bathe in the beach. In the water.
As you mentioned
They
that.
shall be for parking.
This land tax thing, what do? So you want tax me for thing I own,
Yeah.
my own property? So you want tax me for my pants and my shirts?
Well,
so
you know the difference?
I can't understand that. I don't think no land tax is
I
here.
heard Andrew Tate talking about it the other day. Why they want me to go digital? Because every time you transfer digital money to digital money, your man get a cut.
And not only that, they have control your fucking money now. Like they got a system computerized. Now physical we can hide it and do it, you
Yeah,
know.
hide it. When they're ready, they will just cut off your money.
If they go digital, I refuse it. I tell them, I will get my goal and thing and start back barter, yes?
But the
I want
barter
this,
system-
I'm going to get this space now. I go in there, so.
Yeah, I'm go here. Let me get them 4 ship there.
Yeah, understand?
Yeah.
I go barter, I go back in the barter days.
It's when you really sit down and think about these things, it just be real like crazy.
Just in case I want to know why I want shades, because these lights,
You can't take the studio lights
these lights,
so bright.
you know these lights.
So let me go into my prestigious iPad here for the Android people. I said that for the Android.
Study them iPhone users.
Alright. So Maria, all your thoughts on I go and ask all your thoughts on a
Get me
statement.
high with that video.
Second hand, third hand.
I saw the statement and we're going to challenge the ladies on this one, right? And I want to hear where's all their thoughts on it. Right?
Yeah.
Nah,
Are you listening?
Yeah.
sleep right.
A man's value is earned while a woman's value is given.
Facts. Women have the value from birth. Men
Now,
must earn the value.
I will
My daughters,
go further.
princesses.
I was watching
If
a
I
video.
have a boy, boy, get man walk na boy. You don't go
I was watching a
boy,
video.
get man walk.
We'll pick up that shit there. I was watching a video with that same line, right? And the guy is basically saying
Who's the same man?
some TikToker. So you have like you draw like a triangle, and the man on the bottom and the woman on top. So a man is at an early value, so a woman is start with value and she's decrease.
Yeah.
Right? So the man on the earliest value based on what he can
Because
provide,
his
security, achievement, blah 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 blah. And the woman now her value will decrease based on
How much man she jumps
not obviously, right?
goes like this.
And such and such and such. What do you feel about that?
I think for the man, how to put it, it's more economics to me. I think it's demand and supply. Because all men in one race, right? And the more you stand out from every other man, is more you be demanded because you usually least supplied. So if every man is the typical man, the typical cow, the typical jobber, the typical thing, or just you look at the typical man.
Correct.
But when you stand out as a different, anyway, it could be
In any way, form or fashion.
But thing, no apply that same thing to girls, to females.
But I think females naturally are different. All females are different kind of beauty, different mentality.
Exactly.
No,
but
but
the thing is, all of them starting up there.
Yeah.
All of them starting
All
up
of
there.
them in the man.
All females starting up there.
In man.
That's
I
what you-
disagree. Only one reason I disagree.
Tell
There
me
are
why.
some girls I see in primary school, and when I see them now, so them start there, and them end up there in train life.
Yeah, but some of them you think start there. And they were
No, but
actually
remember
the
at
bad
primary
ones.
school, to be fair, there would be some characteristics that we wouldn't be mentioning because if a woman, we can't be, you can't be evaluated in primary school based on how much money people.
No. We
Yeah,
looking at it from a different
Yeah,
angle,
we looking at it
because females on the whole, from birth, from thing, need to be they have to be protected. Oh my gosh, it's a female, it's a female, it's a female.
Sure.
That no matter how you looking, it's a female. Oh God, it's a female. It's a female. It's a female.
It's true.
That's what it is.
Right.
You understand? If it happen to a male, nigga, man up.
You see, most male look for beauty and attractiveness. So that is why. If you're
Socially.
looking for character and,
Yeah,
and
the
quality,
same
you won't let
men
anybody wants the vibes with
attracted
you.
by
But we be attracted to
Women
prettiness
are
and thing.
attracted by hair.
No, what I'm saying is, it's not even about, for a female, it's not even about the attractiveness. We hear something happen to a man, as opposed to we hear something happen to a woman.
Sure.
Two completely different things.
No, but I understand what you're saying because I mean
Two completely different things.
everything is that attractiveness. That is the
Yet
first thing
they
you
are the
see.
ones that fight for equality.
Yeah.
Then we in reality we don't want our shit, you know. I can speak for myself. In reality we don't want our shit. I prefer a man to be a man.
They might think
And me to be a
equality
woman.
for certain things.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
Yeah, double standards.
Exactly.
Double
Yeah.
standards.
They want
Equality?
equality for certain things.
One thing they shit in the yard, then I do
Take
that.
all the garbage. Lift the heavy shit.
Correct. Because again, I was watching a podcast with the guy was calling the girl out tonight. He say she was speaking because I mean, in this generation we have young ladies, big up the young ladies still, who just like to go on social media and talk loud and use certain words and feel like they're making a point now. But they're not really saying anything. But big up them still. And he was basically calling out, telling her, listen, you're talking about you don't have equal rights as men or whatever, right? Or you get misogyny, that is the greatest word
It's not
in the
equal.
world. Right. But he telling her, but he say you're talking equality, but you not equal to a not so nice girl. Because when you're going in the club and they're pulling you out the line to carry you in VIP because you're sexy, you ain't telling them, nah, I want equal rights. If you're in line with the ugly girl, I'm not coming in either. You're not doing that. So based on what they just say, it is convenient now. It's only when at certain
Yeah, when you
point,
want convenience,
you is the manager and Mikey is the manager, but Mikey getting more money, you want
you want
equal rights.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if you are the ugly thing moving and you get a piece of cake, you eating your cake and you say you ain't say nah I ain't taking this cake because she didn't get no cake or whatever. The case
Yeah,
is.
they are contradicting part of it, right? In reality, in this realm when we come down here, everything's split right, duality, hot and cold, black and white and thing.
Important.
Yeah, male and female is part of the same body, right? Or the same God or whatever.
Right.
The female is the creator and the nurturer and them kind of thing. The male force should be the enforcer and the instructor now. Both are needed practically.
Of
So
course.
women are actually kind of stronger than men, not physically, spiritually, magically and things.
Yeah.
Even have more chromosomes and more brains. Certain things, women have more than men. So I say, but we is the more brute force, the more.
Yeah. They just use it for the wrong
That's what I'm
reasons.
saying, it's not equal because I feel like everybody have their role. And if a female is to be doing everything a male doing, then what is left for the man to do? And if a man
Yeah.
is being everything a female is, then what
Again.
is left for the woman to do?
As I was saying earlier, if they use better wording, they might get through. Tell me,
Fuck the
don't say equal. Say pay me for my rule or something. Don't say equal.
I think
Equal is a general.
Fuck the word,
I think they want equal opportunity.
But they have it.
Yeah.
They have it though.
Some places.
Everybody
Can't go
have.
in
No, that's
Iran
not
and
true.
gonna play
They
some
have-
games and
they-
they go to school.
They don't have equal opportunity. So I feel that is that it makes more sense.
Where
that
do
they
have
need to want equal opportunity because sometimes a female has to work twice as hard as a man to be respected or to be accepted in certain positions. Because or they will not be accepted just because they are female. So they probably want the same opportunity that a man would have if they're capable enough
I'm
to
just
do the same
saying,
thing.
I'm just saying this, right? I'm just saying this. To me, I have no problem with equal rights and justice, right? My thing is this, know your role. Because if I bend the corner and they mash up Twin Tower and I see 200 women working construction, I'll be worried. If a fire truck pull up and 6 women jump out, I'll be a little curious,
You'd be worried.
right? At the end of the day, I have no problem because to me, I just feel like it have certain jobs a man should not do.
Strongly
Not
believe in
just
gender
based
roles.
on it is not just based on me. This is just my
child
opinion.
to the daycare and I see 6 men. I take my child. I'll take my
It is
child.
not. I'm not saying that. I am just saying I should play certain roles. That's just me.
There are jobs for men. There are
Right.
jobs for men. There's something called
Correct.
gender roles, and I believe in it. I don't care what anybody say.
Because I am not going to be a gynecologist. I just find that weird. But it is what it is.
I don't mind. I don't.
That is not a
Because to me,
man's
it come like this.
job.
I know people just have an issue with women being prime ministers and presidents because at the end of the day, the natural history of it is women are too emotional. And
By
when
nature.
you are by nature, and when you are the prime minister or the president of a country that has a very high percentage of nuclear weapons, we cannot allow somebody to make decisions like that who
Nah,
highly emotional based on.
I disagree to that point.
Yeah,
Because they're too emotional, they will study. Even the dog, they might kill, they might study that.
Yeah.
So they might refrain from
No
it.
one,
A man will
it,
cook
no
out.
one, it's
Pull that trigger
it's
than a
an
woman.
emotion that could work either or.
But think about it. In a situation where you are the commander in chief, you may have to pull that trigger,
Yeah.
regardless of caring about that
Correct.
dog and that.
Unless
So-
you're a sociopathic woman running the place.
Again, I am not
It's not-
saying I am not
I think
saying
most women.
I am not
sociopathic.
saying it's not possible. You understand what I'm saying? It is very possible, and has happened multiple times. I'm just saying
A woman would care about that and that.
we by nature. You understand? But I mean,
Boom. Nah, you have to understand. All that what they now say there, you need to take your feelings out of the situation.
Yeah.
You cannot care about that and that when something has to be done.
But who determines what has to be done and why it has to be done?
All right.
no, like I said, when
The situation. So let me ask something. A girl, a female might say, we can't bomb here, you know. We can't bomb here because it has children there.
no, well, anyway,
But
Which can be the decision.
Right,
But
no,
what is
no,
the
hold on. But the terrorists there.
It might have 10 kids and 100 terrorists.
Terrorists.
That
And
remember,
the woman might, yeah.
I remember the
You can't do
movie, I
that.
think it was a battle movie,
No, but
when
you
two
know,
ships
sorry.
had a trigger to pull, to
Correct.
block each other.
correct.
Man,
That was yeah.
That was Dark Knight.
Like one battle
Yeah.
movie.
One about
Yeah.
yeah.
And just like that sometimes,
Yeah.
because men, some
No, but
men just
the-
like to
the
do
aim-
it.
yeah,
Some
the
the caring
aim-
people might hold back
the
and they survive.
aim-
And yeah, you did.
The aim of Joker in that movie was to show people that
Yeah.
everybody cannot be good.
I guess that's
And if you
why-
give them the opportunity,
I guess that's where balance comes in because sometimes
balance is the greatest thing in the
yeah,
world.
because I guess
That-
that's
they
why I
say
got it,
that
bro.
a man need a woman behind
Balance,
them.
people don't realize.
So
As simple as
it
this,
would
yeah.
have the balance of thinking the woman would be like, this should go this way, and he would obviously
More
have the
arrogant.
last say.
Correct.
You understand? But
So
I guess that
everybody
that's why
have their
the
role.
woman behind
What people call bad and good, or even God and Satan, is balance. No, both are required. You know,
Yeah, there is.
you can't have good without evil.
There
You
are
know.
necessary evils
That's what I'm
as
saying.
well.
You see, my Batman and Joker, that is balance. You know,
Yeah.
you can't have
That's
Batman,
why they
Joker,
never
but
kill each
Batman,
other.
can't have no Joker.
And see what you said there about bad and good, God and evil and thing. That's how everybody should know that they have a God or they have a devil. Because if you know it
Believe in man, don't believe.
exactly,
Yeah.
if it have one, must have the next side of the
And
spectrum.
people don't realize God is neutral. God is both creation and destruction. It's a cycle always. Even we breath, we take it in and blow it out. We sleep, we
So
start come back up.
So
Everything is a cycle.
you're saying God neutral, but the devil not.
No, it's really like a game.
Well, the devil
Every
does give
neutral.
people some things that they want to, so
That's
he could
it.
be neutral.
No.
But God could be the devil though. He
Alright,
could be
I
the
know
one
God-
that's
I know
bad.
God.
and good.
God is, you have good and bad. You're good most times, you love most times, but you know when to be bad. You can defend yourself being bad, you can protect people being bad. So you
And
have bad in you.
yeah,
He's
that's
not a killer. You know you can kill, but you want to kill, you know?
Yeah, that's
You know
it.
you're dangerous, but you choose not to be.
You can't be harmless.
Yeah, that is God, neutral.
So God neutral. What's the
But the
devil?
devil does
The
bad.
devil is very telling Lois, he does bad. It's a scale. Good here and bad here, middle here.
Well,
Both bottom and top equal
well.
in strength.
So this is what I'm saying, right? One person can be neutral and one person can be all something, and then we say it in balance. Eh?
No.
Okay.
That where they come in Trinity from. Trinity, duality is good and bad. Trinity, three, where you represent the middle.
Right.
When they say Trinity, spirituality, that is one of the reasons. So we are all gods, for example, we all good and bad, but we are no.
So technically, you say the devil have the upper hand.
Yeah, that's why he win most times. Because when you're too good and the devil come wrong you too good to fight. You won't give up everything. That's what I'm saying.
I agree with it being too good. I feel like all good people
You can be too good.
should
You have
be
to turn it find yourself at the end of the day.
Yeah.
because
No,
they're
well,
unnecessary.
A good person might say, nah, I can't fight.
That's facts.
At the end of the day, we
Because if
wouldn't
you're
know.
just good, people will walk. You would not know when you need to step out
Even
and defend.
when you say
or
necessary
protect.
evil, I don't think when you are capable of doing terrible things, that
Yeah.
does not make you evil. That makes you good.
Yeah,
Because
because you are exercising a lot of self-control.
if
you just supposed to
if
know
you
when to use it.
if you protecting your family against monsters, you need to become a monster,
Exactly.
No, but that's what I was saying.
and that is not good.
How do we?
Well,
That
that's
is-
not bad.
Because-
It's not,
It's
that's not
definitely
bad.
right
Sorry.
I
reason.
think
It's
there's
not
a-
necessary evil.
But it's not bad.
I think positive and negative exist, right?
Right.
But good and bad ain't really exist. It's not such thing as bad really and truly, you know. Whatever you think bad, helping somebody else in some other way, you know, to get through a problem, you know. Like bad is not really a real thing. It's as I say, top and bottom vibrating. You need this for this to happen. Anything. So you really need bad for him to be good. Otherwise if you compare to nothing, what's bad? That's what I say.
We could come like this, right? If I'm a good person, we say we using the term good and bad, right? But somebody come to do me harm, and in my defending myself, I kill the person. Does that make me a bad person? No.
No, that is
No,
not
but-
necessary.
no, but-
All good people need to know when to be bad.
Exactly.
Mm.
You need
And
to have the, you
If
need
you're
to have
doing
that
it for the
capacity.
right reasons, then you're still a good person. But
Exactly.
if you're just harmless, you're just
So
good.
we
You
could
don't have
safely
no bad
say you're good because you could distinguish right from wrong, so to speak. Even if you have the opportunity to do wrong, you don't do
You
it.
don't do it.
But-
Choose not.
But they make it a spiritual approach right now, right?
Mhm.
Really and truly, it says something like this: Earth is like a realm, right? We are actually spirits, right? Having a human experience, not human having a spiritual experience.
Right.
And all spirits are eternal. They're immortals, right? We don't die. Energy is never destroyed, nor created. Basically, we come in here knowing that we are gods or we spirits, but this realm makes us forget. So everybody's coming forgetting. So this is supposed to be like a game really actually. We know when you done dead, it's be happy. You don't matter learn, you come out. So that's why that is not really a bad thing. That is required. It's just people get trapped in the same thing over and over. But actually, that is just it's freedom more or less. If somebody die, you should be happy to come out this game. Some of them ain't making it alive, ain't making it you know, worthwhile. Some
But that could also be a necessary part of shaping and framing your life now and how you decide to live it. Because if I sit down here knowing I'm never going to die,
Yeah,
I'm not really going to live
Yeah.
life responsibly now.
true.
And it come like this, you know they say every time you experience a loss, you sit down and think about your life. Like, hey boy, I ain't treating this one good, or I ain't, you know what I mean?
Knowing that
So-
comment should shape your life.
So right. So is a part of
That's what
existence.
make life beautiful.
That's what
If you
Yeah.
watch nature and all, every single thing dies. Even the sun is there at a certain time and go down for the moon to come out. Plants is die, plus a season, a dying season, a time they will be fruitful. Everything you watch out have a dying point. Everything.
But you ever ask yourself this? How come everything could grow back except we?
Who says we can't?
I didn't. Well,
No, you don't know what has happened after you died.
I don't.
That's
Yeah.
the problem. Problem is we literally
know.
don't
Yeah.
know what's happened after
Who
we die.
die and come back to
And-
tell us
and by
that
the way-
tell
by
us
the
what
way,
has happened after that.
We do grow back here. There's a healing, but most things produce offsprings. Plant produce fruits. We produce children. So we do multiply as well. So what we actually do? Think about it that way. You get cut right there, big, and you heal just so.
yeah, yeah.
Then it's
go
growing
back,
back cells and everything.
yeah.
But we talking about death.
I would like to
After
know
that.
that who died and come back.
It's a plenty
To
near
tell
that.
us.
It's a plenty near that experience online. Plenty. And
Who
all of them are the
died?
same thing.
Who is not near that?
Near that is die.
No,
Near that
died.
you die, come back alive after
Yes.
some kind of resuscitation or something.
Yeah, your heart's a beat.
Yeah, you was actually there and tell the experience. I want to be similar. You should check it up sometime.
What time the camera saying they
Oh, 5 minutes.
not bad at all. Yeah. I was gonna read something just now for but I don't know. Let's see if I can find it back.
That's not it.
Yeah, by some.
Good and talk about good and evil. Proverbs
My
20.
Bible.
Yeah, 21:2. Every way of man is right in his own eyes. The Lord pondereth the heart. So you might say, but this man tiffin.
Like he's like,
No,
Tiffin to feed.
but he tiffin to feed he children.
Yeah.
Right, it's always situations and things make you do what you want to do. As I say, most villains in most shows, when they listen to the reason and logic they're doing it, they have good reasons to fully believe in.
And
And most of the time they taking the risk, them doing things people don't want to do to try and save people or
Yeah.
something. So they are the brave ones actually, you know?
yeah.
All hail Thanos.
And they believe that
Yeah,
This is
them
the-
very believe, them helping, them so them not loving them at all. Them even helping the evil whatsoever, you know.
Yeah.
Not them feeling doing bad. Just we see them as bad because we don't understand their concept.
Most villains
They're willing-
story.
they're willing to
most
do.
villains reason and the logic.
They're willing to do what people not yeah. The villain, if you ever look at it, and you know the villain and the hero all have the same story. Most of the time,
Most of the time.
it's the same story. You know, they have the same upbringing. What does separate the villain from the hero is how they what they do when they get hurt. When a villain get hurt, he want to hurt everybody else. When a hero get hurt, he want to stop everybody from feeling what he feel.
And then I feel that just want to mash up everybody in the system, not one person.
That's what
They
now.
want to
so
mash up
look
the
at
system.
that.
As
Yeah.
I say, it's always duality, but you can have a hero and not have a villain.
Yeah, because
It-
then
it
it
always
would
like
be
to-
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can't no black without,
That-
you
that
can't
is
no
why
dark without light.
Liberals be the best.
I
It's
know
a
what I'm
balance.
about. I ain't sure what I'm
Yeah,
doing.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
a balance.
That's someone check up through.
What's that? We really get a good example. We really get a good example too,
I've never seen that before.
Yeah, that. We really get that, you know what I mean?
I think Libra's ear.
Um,
Libra's ear, I think.
we're talking about. Well, no, it's not
Is that
air.
your sign?
It's an air element.
Elements.
That's
Yeah.
right, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I think, right? Spiritual again. Your horoscope is what determine your powers. If you're capable of producing powers in earth, we'll tell you what you can control. Just like a bender, certain people can control fire, some people control wind, some people control land, right? And
So-
air, I think air can control all.
So the Aries is
I thought that's an air too, yeah. I like air too, right? But yeah.
so it's Aries boy.
Yeah, I checked them and see Google it. Aries element or power, whatever, and you see it.
I remember the time when they didn't believe in none of this shit.
I tell you, I was a atheist. I was
Nah,
a science, bro.
I think
I've been selling it.
especially
Some people
now,
believe in something else.
you have too much information to not kind of open their eyes and ask questions. Man.
I think I had was to go through it. I had to go through everything to know what not to do and what not to believe and how to think now. To empathize and all. Like, you have to be good, you have to be bad. You know what I mean? You have to know how bad like, so you know what good is. Okay? It can't be rich without being poor and keeping money. I appreciate it.
You wanna appreciate
You have to be poor, struggle a little to appreciate anything you get further. Right. As I say, them rich people born rich is just, you know,
Yeah.
So that everything is
And that's why they doesn't. Some of them don't even care about life and they don't know how to talk to people and
they rich will struggle. They
remember they do.
meaningful
Remember
life.
plenty of them do socialize.
Yeah.
They do.
Some people
They
never
do.
had to-
And then people who most of the people who rich, they get a lot of false friendships and attention.
Yeah.
People don't genuinely want
Yeah.
to.
That's the one thing.
People for them to
That's
be
the one
different.
thing I don't like about money.
You
Yeah.
don't know how
You see
to
the-
differentiate who genuine from
Exactly.
Yeah.
I hate, that is why, that's the one thing I hate about having money. Because
Like-
everybody likes the man who spends his money.
Yeah, you
Like
know
right
how to
now,
differentiate who
my daughter, for
genuine
example, I not gonna support my daughter, period. Yeah, she go through she life normal. She bust ankle, then she get a break heart. Don't you want to make she stronger? I not gonna try and pump and things. Certain things she go through natural, certain things. Now no advantage a man
The
don't
only
reach
thing my
that.
daughter can go.
You see what you don't say there?
Mm.
I don't do enough for my daughters.
Yeah,
My son,
Mm.
yeah, the other day, my daughter told me, this was a true story. Daddy,
You make one jump there, don't
um,
you?
I went to the Maxi today. I was like, what? I was like, what?
Maxi life, I don't
But that is
understand.
nothing. My daughter, if she home just not talking about boyfriend and ex-boyfriend. 6 years.
Oh my god, what?
I was like, what?
And I joke and shit. I said,
I was
what
like-
is that? They beat him and tell
I was like,
you know what I mean?
I was like, Sham, you talking about, oh gosh, I had to go for my car, so I take on the Maxi. I was like, do not take my daughter, no kind of public transportation, please. Call
Hey,
me,
big up
call
public
me,
transportation, eh?
call me. I will send, if you have to go for your car, I will send TTRS or something. Or
But
or
why?
a car
Why?
fare.
Why?
Not me.
Not my daughter, but-
I jump on the bus with she.
I don't care, not my daughter.
I can walk on the bus.
I
and
understand.
Not my
I
daughter.
understand. No, but I
My
think,
little
I
boy?
think,
Yeah,
I
send
think
him.
that situation,
Send him myself.
that situation
Yeah.
was warranted.
It's a little
But,
extreme, but
yeah.
like saying that sometimes
So my daughter
you have
come,
to
no, but
understand
Daddy,
people's
I went
perspective.
in a red band Maxi today. I was like, what?
No, but naturally, I think
No.
the
In a
instinct,
safety can
yeah, the
approach
instinct
I
is that,
understand.
yeah.
But for experience, I go ahead.
Yeah.
You know, when I bus, we go ahead.
With boy children, it was set a standard for them to know what to expect from women, and I think
Not-
mothers do that to their boy
not
children.
my-
And fathers set
Well,
the
if-
standard
if
for
my
their
son doing
children
that,
to know what to
my-
expect from a man.
If
my
my
daughter.
son doing that, he
Anything in
problems.
life.
I know it's sons is okay.
We leave that right there. We get back to that.
Not
Even
my
standard it was set for your son will be different. And
Very
a mother
different.
will quicker set the standard of what a boy child should expect from females
Yeah.
and from other things in life. And a father will set the standard, well, you should be safe. A man should make sure you're safe, you're not traveling, you're not doing this, you're not doing X, Y, Z. And his son will know, well, if I have a woman, she should be like this, gentle, these little things. Like, the standards that you will set for your children to live by will be different. So I can understand why my people say that.
It's like,
No, well, he could, yeah, he could do that. He could do that. I mean, because I don't feel like
you were in what?
I
And she
don't
was like
feel like,
excited. As soon as I come in, Daddy, I went in a red band Maxi
yeah,
today.
because something different. I don't think my son in his school days travel a lot.
What?
Yeah, I
My
don't
son
think he
in primary
does.
school days will do some traveling.
Nah, I don't think he travel a lot.
In his primary school days.
Yeah.
How
But,
I would raise my daughters completely different how I would raise my sons. You would raise a girl child tough, and she would think that that's how it is in life.
And she'll
No,
think
no,
that,
no.
She will challenge
she'll
a
take that into the
man.
relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She will challenge a man.
Not
That
like
why I
that.
say-
But at the same time, she should still know when to challenge.
I raise my daughter normal.
You don't want your
Yeah.
child just being
my-
I'll tell you
docile.
something, yeah?
I'm not raising no little
That's
girl as a
something,
boy,
yeah.
and I'm raising no
I
little
Not
boy
as
as
a
a
boy, but I
normal.
mean, like, there still be
Oh, shit, damn.
still be tough.
Parenting.
Because, listen, there are females, you could tell that they were baby grown up. There are females that take so much shit. Like, you would not want to hear you can't be there for your girl child. She doesn't know when to stand for a man.
I also think
She
that
always
Here.
look out for it.
No.
how you want to raise a child
what you know
could
said
be
it-
an example of your personal experience or personality.
What you know said
I think
there
so.
is a female having a failure as a father. No, don't think.
I understand.
Don't think because she's a little dainty or whatever. She doesn't know
Yeah.
what
She
a
doesn't
father.
know the both sides. Yeah.
What a father's supposed to do is to show you what a good man's supposed to look like.
yeah.
Sorry, I understand.
He's showing you what a good man's supposed to look like, what a good man's supposed to do for you.
Yeah.
And then he teaching here that this is the standard. I am the
That's
standard.
true. That's what I was saying. That mothers set the example for boys with what to expect from women, and fathers set the example for their daughters with what to expect.
And I also think that mothers and fathers raise in two completely different ways. Fathers raise children and children how to. Even in schoolwork, right? I don't tell my daughter what's the answer. I watch her mother. Her mother would tell her what's the answer. I would never tell her what's the answer. I would show her how to get the
How to
answer.
get the answer, yeah.
Males and females raise children completely different.
I suppose, you see,
Naturally, no.
well, I see with reason. For example, my life, personally, I'm sure this happened to most people. I went through hardships, right? I was never rich. I went squatting and I went through that train. I went to the government school. I climbed up the ladder with everything.
Outside
right?
toilet, yeah.
Yeah, understand? And I didn't turn out bad. So why won't my daughter do the same thing? Go through life, you know?
Yeah.
So
No.
go through that example.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what
I
I'm
mean,
saying
for
is
me,
this-
it's
You could keep them to a level of humbleness, but you don't have to run them through
Yeah,
this
because what I
the
said
it.
was-
Yeah.
No, you actually do it. It happens naturally.
Yeah,
But like
naturally,
something
yeah.
else.
What's the
That's
point
it.
in getting rich or
Or being
having
successful
money if
and-
you can't give your
and
child
then
an
tell your child
advantage in
that-
life?
Yeah.
To some point, like they should.
No, I think
they
the-
should learn
The,
to
so,
learn
so
it,
the
and they wouldn't be
experiences
spoiled rotten.
is the advantage to me. The
Yeah.
experience which you
Yeah.
learn is the advantage. Money can make it comfortable for her after. If
Yeah.
you done, you can fix it easily, be interested. But the experience is important.
So let me tell you why, right? And I forget how it does really go, but just because when you grow, if I make you grow up too easy,
No, that's not what I mean. I mean like, if you had to struggle, you couldn't pay for school, you couldn't eat, you didn't have these opportunities because you couldn't pay for it. Would you give your
Yeah, you go
child
make your children work to be
Exactly.
there.
What's the purpose in having money?
But I think
if
it-
you can't give
but
your
what
child
he's saying
opportunities?
is-
Now, but
hold on, hold on.
that understandable.
What-
Yeah.
what I was
I'm not
going
talking
to
about
get
the spoiling.
at, so what I was going to get at, right? I forget how it is go, but it is say, I was using men, like strong men, there's build better men, there's build easy men, and
Be easy time.
Because
easy
they
time,
keep-
exactly.
yeah, they keep
so that's
giving them-
that's how it is go.
Yeah.
So
I cycle of life.
Yeah.
it's a cycle, right? So if I start your cycle as you having it too easy, your next cycle gonna make it even easier.
For your
Easier.
son, correct. So what I was going to say just now is
it's Warren
cool
Buffett.
it's cool to not put them through the same thing, right? But it's still important to instill that humbleness
that's what I
and
was
the
saying. That's not
yeah.
what I meant.
One
I didn't mean like spoil them rotten. I
Yeah,
just meant
yeah.
that you open doors for
Yeah,
opportunities
let them
that you
understand
couldn't have.
wherever they
It
get
wouldn't be-
in.
Their life shouldn't be a struggle because what you work so hard for.
Yeah, you
Understand?
had a
But at the same time, you're not going to just hand it to them. You will have to earn this, earn that, earn this. They will know to
And you
work
have-
for what they have.
and you have to know
One of
to-
them billionaires, I don't know who it is. I don't think it's Warren Buffett. I think it's the next
It's
one.
me.
He in his house, this big mansion, all these snacks and thing was vending machines. All his children had to pay for had to
There's nothing in life free.
nothing.
I say I
He
will
put
do that
vending
also.
machines in his house.
If I spoil my daughter at any time, she had do something for me. And I come first in
Yeah,
test. So some
that's
kind of read
what
a book
I'm
for me,
saying.
tell me about it. You
Yeah.
understand?
So
Yeah,
you're
give
gonna
them
have to learn
morals
stuff,
there.
yeah.
Not
That's
easy
what I'm
now.
saying. I don't mean like spoil them
Earning
rotten.
is not a problem. Earning is not a problem.
Yeah,
But-
I don't mean like you should hand them stuff. I meant that life should be easier for them, so they will know if you do. Because listen, there are people that struggle, and no matter how much they work or how hard they work, like
They don't.
they don't go anywhere.
Cause
And
they're
that is
not-
what I
they-
mean. Like when you
They're
have
not
money,
learning from the mistakes.
when you have money, no, sometimes doors just don't open for some.
Because they're not learning. I think because they're not learning.
So what I'm saying is that if you in a position where you can make life a little easier for your child, even if they're
Yeah.
earning it, you send them to a better school, you send them to a school where they're going to school with other people that when they grow up with these are going to be the friends that I have. So you're not networking for your child.
Because it's
but
like,
they have to work for their shit.
because it's like this, right? Your child bright, your child bright. We get the same grades. But my daddy know the owner of that company.
Exactly. Exactly. Or some business person child might be too bright, but they're networking.
That's something, right? That is something that can't stop. Daddy will. Knowing somebody will always get you, I'll wait for it. It will get you there, but it wouldn't keep you there. Because if they know somebody in a company and give me a job, I have shit on, I'll get fired. It's get you there.
Yeah.
But this is why that you raise your children in a certain way where they still know how to work. Because at least if you give your child the opportunity where they're already networked, and then they know how to earn stuff and they know how to work hard, whether they had things easy or not. When you get them there, they'll know how to get themselves up. Yeah.
They say your network is your network. That's it.
Correct.
Plenty of them Instagram thoughts need to learn that. How you can have 10,000 followers and don't have $10 in your bank account?
Or you can know
Make it make sense.
all them people and nobody buying something from you. Or nobody helping you get something.
When you post something,
Yeah.
your advertisement reaching 10,000 people one time.
Yeah, but you
You
remember,
can't say
right?
one person
Again,
put up,
as I was saying earlier on, it are plenty of these people who want to go in business and have no business head. They might be doing have the idea about making money. And to me in Trinidad, and maybe that all over the world, I don't want to be naive, a lot of people believe in popularity over everything else.
Yeah. It had this thing I read, I was reading a book a day, and they said that a lot of people complain about who the 1% and the 1%, but the 1% is the people that will
Supplying jobs.
set this book, right? Wrote this book. And they were saying that knowledge was harder to get back then. Right now they're giving it free.
And people say the
people
word.
still don't want it. So it's not that you are not a part of the 1%, it's that people just not in
They
it.
want it.
So a lot of people that want businesses and these
I think the psychology of money.
it's just not in them.
People.
Because it is all the things and all the learning, the knowledge is there at your fingertips. And people just not taking it.
Yeah, all the shopping.
You ever read the psychology of money?
Yeah.
I must read it already.
I think I saw it in The Secret too.
If I shop, if I walk in the mall or anyway, I see something I like, I go and buy. I mean, if it's a Chinese brand, if it's a Gucci, I buy what I like practically. Me buy brand thing. Me can brand it, if I like it, I wear it. So I shop.
And because people, that is the same way.
Some people go in brands and they go in this and they go in.
Growing up, I would buy something like a sneakers that I comfortable in.
Yeah.
When I tell me, boy, why didn't buy the arm? Bro, that shit not comfortable.
You're right.
I buying if I put a jersey, I don't care if it's $6,000 in jersey and it's comfortable, I'll buy it. I'm not buying it because it's $6,000.
Some of them designer suppose is most uncomfortable suppose
Uncomfortable.
He got Gucci suppers, he said, boy, it's the most uncomfortable thing ever in my phone. You first want to listen to them.
I prefer $200 imitation than
Every
them.
time I watch that and I saying, nah. And because somebody like a girl was telling me and the foam slides are tells you I pay like what 16 or something. You pay 1,600 for a slides? I said this very comfortable and that's what I love.
I find Crocs ugly.
But you suppose,
You
right?
can't get me off my Crocs.
Yeah.
You are supposed to have.
Comfortable
I
as
say
fuck.
it's hard and thick. Someone's paying, I'm going to pay for durability, right?
Right.
Think of my rib still, eventually.
Still.
But some brands give quality, eh?
Yeah.
I can test the brands like we have now, right? And some just like 7, 8 years, like we have no
And the game beat and Polo too. Game wash, nothing. Come back
So
to
some
the
brands
show,
you get quality for money.
Yeah.
So is that buying 10 jersey for that price? You can buy one of the jersey and you might last.
If I walk in a store and I try on a jersey and jersey hug me right, I don't care if it's $600 or $60.
I'm telling you, comfort over anything, boy. Now, don't get me wrong, it's by brand, but it's
A
not
lot
to
of
be
people will
comfortable.
be uncomfortable just to
Plus-
show other people that they can afford to be uncomfortable.
Plus I stopped trying to wear anything. It's hard time. I still do it. You mostly see me in a black v-neck. I must have drawn for v-neck alone. Me and study right going out, a black v-neck. Anyway, that was my uniform. Party I know, black v-neck.
Yeah.
Now it's like white in it, but it's black and white.
Yeah,
That's the same time.
I said that diversified. Look,
Yeah.
look, my blue now. My blue now.
When I fit a dress, I go back clothes and dress up.
Yeah.
And I
Oh,
do it.
we had
It's
to-
gospel.
we
It's
had
white
to
colors.
do
and
that.
it.
And this is the thing, eh? Where you gonna get me to dress up is most probably where the regular people are not even gonna see me. Where I gonna put on my blazer and look fancy smarty, you not even gonna see me there.
Because we're doing that for a lot of people is do that just to show people that they have it.
No, but a lot of people who.
And if it,
they-
if it, and if you actually
If
know
you
about
really-
it,
if you
most
really
people who looking like they have it don't have shit.
No,
if
that's
you really start to talk about
the more you have is the less you want to
people
show it, you know.
who just be.
No, it's a fact.
Yeah,
like
true.
when you watch a lot of those artists and stuff, you know when they start to get money.
Mhm.
Because they start off wearing a lot and they start to cut it down.
You want to look like money.
You don't
Done
need,
it.
people don't want to prove to you they have it when they really have it. So
I
they're
think
trying
that
to
is
prove
a
shit
little-
when that's not who he is, you know.
The example of going through a phase as well. Like, I think everybody went through that at some point in life. The younger you go through it, the faster you come out of
Yeah.
it. But you must have a point in life was true, you know, people have to cut money or
Yeah.
some kind of thing.
Which-
You can get
yeah,
$1,000,
yeah.
but
Yeah.
the first $1,000 you make, so you're happy.
Because I don't have a problem with anybody doing anything that is doing a life, you know. My problem with society is don't judge me if I do that and say I can't afford it. Because I not on the cruise train, I should have been on the floor like a fool. I could say that foolishness because it was so we buy it for dog to like to drink. But what I say is just because I not doing it, don't say I can't afford it.
No, but
And I
you
hope society is
I-
living it.
see,
I reach a
people
point-
doing it for people. So if you're not doing it for people, they think you don't have it.
I reach a point where you could go ahead and say I don't have it.
That is when you know you have it. It's only people that.
No,
it's only people that
yeah,
don't.
well, I have no problem, and I've heard it already. People questioning me and how I just get girls and I don't dress up and I don't wear Gucci, and I hope they continue. I want to keep saying that.
It's
but
a
I-
lot of people too don't realize that they just hate on a lot of shit, but your whole circle in general.
I say
Because you
something.
don't know
Your whole
who
circle
they
don't have
for.
money neither.
Yeah, you don't know who they because you have it. Some people have it and they're not showing it and they know who genuine because
That-
you don't know I have it but it's my friend.
It have some people that does hustle to hide, and it has some people that hustle to shine. That's I
Honestly,
just hustle to hide.
I cannot be bought. I cannot be cancelled. I always say that. And I said because I fully independent. I depend on nobody. So my parents I depend on food. Right? So as I went days not eating on different things. So it has
weird.
I could
That's
go to me
weird.
say, hey, to me say, be Nike, hey, give it a hey, losing job. Hey, do this. No, yeah, do this. Don't cancel me. I have no wants, I have no needs. I have all these
Yeah.
I have, everything I want. If I want, I have to get it, I sure.
You know what that come like, dog? That come like, you working in a job, and you staying in your cubicle, you staying in your lane, or you afraid they move you. Move fucking me. I don't care about them thing. I see men just be basically tolerating shit for the fair transfer movement.
And that's it. Most people who didn't do certain things because they fear losing their work, looking bad to their family, doing some kind of thing. The
Or
fear,
they just
shame over.
stuck in their comfort.
Not me. Not me.
Or they're just stuck in the comfort zone. Some people don't have the ability to adapt. Regardless. So they will be scared that you taking them out of their habitat.
I'll tell you something. I've seen many times and times again, and this will go back to even a little mind in a business situation. I've seen people bad talk about, let me use Ding for example, Ding, oh, he doing this, and them same people end up like him.
It's
Because
always a
most of the times people that do stuff like that want to be a friend or they want
Uh-huh.
they want what you have.
They're paying attention to what you're doing.
They want what you have.
So, because
It's
if you
either-
could sit down and tell me that I don't do this and I don't do that, you real paying attention.
You're paying attention to the wrong things. That's why you stop where you are.
They say like every hater is like wishful thinking. They hate you because they had things, you are the things they want or they don't have.
Yeah.
That's why it's a
Would
way.
you consider, I don't come with that in my head, I don't know if I hear it before, I hate that is a person, a friend you meet here.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I hate it in my head. I make it up there.
Some people just hate without even knowing the person. How you can do that?
Hey.
How can somebody just by seeing them on TV or something hate? You know what I mean?
How that possible, boy?
That's
How that
when you
possible
want
that-
what they have so
that
badly that you
You
they
could
have.
hate
don't
success.
like somebody and you don't know nothing about that person, boy. I find that shit is a mental state.
Oh, let me hear what this
It's not that they hate you, no, they envy you. And people
Sometimes
project
yeah,
envy and
it takes
hurt
somebody-
as anger and hate. So it's not that they hate you, they just envy you. And they don't know it. They probably feel like hate.
Not necessarily. So sometimes my energy don't take it.
That's
No, but
different.
to me, if I do, me and somebody don't deal, I just always say, I stay out of your way. Because I don't want a situation to end up where we end up, but I don't know like you already, right? And we end up in a scene where it could be avoided because no. So I stay out of your way. But I can't watch somebody and just assumably by
You know, like he, ting.
why want to she, want to he, what she get. To me, if I me Prezi, watch you and do like your vibe is because I'm noticing something you're actually doing.
With that, that's it. That's
No, but meaning like, let me say, I see they talking to Sonny in a loud way that unnecessary then. And I know the situation. And it's not he behaving not warranted now. I'm like, well, why kill that girl so? He not a girl so.
Sometimes
But
like,
I
be
don't
around
hate him. But I just don't like, remember, I just always tell people, I don't hate nobody, you know. I just don't like the things you just do. Right?
You
So
have to do a lot for me to hate you because I don't care about people.
yeah, I hate traffic. Yeah, that's what I was
I don't care
saying.
about people.
With me, I could be around you for about 10 seconds and realize, yeah, I don't like you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I would want to
and
remove
again,
myself from the whole environment.
No,
Yeah.
but I could realize that I don't like somebody and I could be around them. Like I am so unaffected by people.
No, but I was
Don't
saying.
affect me.
Yeah.
But no, but I was saying.
I
And
don't
the more,
care about
the
I
more,
even
the more
like to be
authentic
nice
he
like
is,
this.
you can be all mad or crazy. If it's legitimately real, I will like you naturally.
No,
Yeah.
no,
The
no.
fake people is what I
Yeah.
start take. The
Being
fake girl,
that's something completely different. If somebody being real cool, but when somebody doing something that you don't like, for example, being fake,
Yeah.
I not.
No, but do you
I not
think?
line with
Do
you.
you think the problem is that we don't call out people on that?
That's
Because
not-
to me,
it's
to
not
me-
my business
to
call
me,
you out.
no.
I'm
That's all. That's all. No, no.
The
What's
only
it?
thing I have
Yeah,
control
but-
of is removing myself from the situation.
But Mikey, the thing about it with life is, I just always say, if you seeing something happening, then you part of the problem.
no,
too.
no, 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 no.
No, and that's what I say. And that's what I
I'll
say.
explain to you after. Go ahead.
If I can sit down and listen to somebody talking about shit she don't have or whatever the case is, and not say, my girl, I don't need to do it in an embarrassing way, you know. Put your hands and say, my girl, like, you're talking about certain things and what's going on here? I know you're really not on that vibe now. And if the conversation don't flow fine, well then cool, but for me to sit down and listen to that bit, and then come back to tell the boy, you talking about shit.
brother, I won't say it's embarrassing, mate. That's what I'm telling you next time.
No.
But I'm talking shit. I just have to back up my
Yeah.
evidence. You're talking shit.
So it
I stand them out.
Because going back to the saying is, I don't like things people do. Now, to me, you being fake is really nothing to me. That ain't really affecting me. But it just, for me to sit, it come like this. I always say, I can sit down in our room and we doing business together. I know Sonny getting up and then say nothing. To me, that way, I need to say, Sonny, yo, you getting a bad end of the deal here.
To me, it's like this. For me, it's like this.
Mm.
All we hear, like, man, you, like, say, use the one who I ain't feeling, you rah. But you so quiet, boy. Nah, I just don't like you. If you ask me a question, I'm going to tell you straight up. I just don't like you. Like, I can remember at least 6 times in my life. He's like, he don't talk to me. Why you getting on so? Because I don't like you. And if you ask me, I'm going to tell you.
Yeah.
Well,
No, but I think
other than that, I would be completely silent. You used to know my voice or something like
yeah, I think now in my experience, especially with work and certain other things, we are among it come like this. It come like all in the office. And all they do like something Christy doing. And everybody talking about it is the talk of the office, right? But they call a meeting now and they say Christy Mikey and then really that certain people don't really like what you're doing and they want to talk about it. And then they say, oh, let's talk now. Everybody so.
Yeah.
Nobody hand them say.
Yeah.
So I feel like that is going a lot. And again, with the... No, but that is... If we us to independent of that,
In
though.
situations like that, if you are affecting me directly, I will let you know. But if you going about your business and you are not a part of my inner circle, I don't care about you. We are not friends like that. You being fake is not my business.
It's so bad with
I don't
me,
care
right?
who
I
you
think it's so bad with me, we're talking truth. Anything that could occupy my brain, live here for like 2 minutes rent free, that means something I need to get out. Understand? I don't let nobody thought out. Like we say, I don't like this man. And down the brain, like, you know what they say?
Yeah.
Like stress, you know what I mean? I will tell you as it's supposed to, I tell you and get out. So if someone just saying it, it's
But
make you feel like that.
would you all consider that to be a level of maturity? Because I myself was guilty of that. I was sitting in a room and listen to somebody or start situation and don't say nothing. But no, because of my experiences and whatever, because I always tell people in work, if you hear me bad talking, it's not I go and tell you in your face. I'm going to tell you in your face. If you come and ask me, you say that way, I will say, yeah. And then we go agree to disagree.
In situations like that, and like, or like my close personal friends could attest to this, I would just leave. I would just leave. And if I just leave, the only thing you have control of is yourself. So if you could tolerate that this random person here talking shit, and you could tolerate it, cool. I'm not gonna disrupt all their life.
Yeah,
I gotta remove myself from the
I don't care
situation.
about people enough for them to affect my mood when I'm in the
Nah.
environment. But
Right.
if there are times that you starting to affect me, I will remove myself. I won't even tell you anything, and it's not me
Good.
being fake. It's not my business.
That's the realest thing you could do.
That's
No,
actually.
I'm not saying if you're not calling on the person, you faking them. But just saying, I find we living in a generation now, with the exception of that a lot of people don't call out people on the shit
Yeah.
now. It come like you have a family member, you know your thief, is the neighborhood thief, but you don't want to tell him not because I have a family member. You understand? You have to tell him, bro, I know you're thief, you know.
Yeah.
Let's tell you that.
I think empathy is what changed me. The fact that I think I understand everybody, I understand life, I know everybody could be different. I would know your faults, I would know all my friends' faults. Not that friends don't have faults though. We all have faults. Being a friend is already knowing the faults and accepting it in a way. That's what I'm saying. So I think I understand people, so people don't bother me again. The bad to be bad, you gotta be good, if you be funny, whatever it is.
Yeah.
I understand people, you know what I mean?
Everybody have a role.
They can't to be
And
the same way.
That's why I could have never really lined up with Ding too much. You see, Ding just be around too much different other people. I can't deal with that.
Nobody.
How come you come up
I am
boy?
grateful.
Nah.
You know, I enjoy that. I like meeting people and
I
characters, different
grateful.
personalities and
I
that.
just ask all who they before I know.
I will be grateful.
I can't do that.
On the air, I will put this on the record.
And I put it.
I can't do that.
They is a real way, those are.
Ding this line with too much of different people. I enjoy people.
No,
Just the
but-
other day, someone work. I said, Ding is my boy. I could handle Ding. I don't like Ding people. Ding had too much weird people around him.
Yeah.
No, I like that.
I think for me,
I
I'm
don't like
naturally
that.
a social person like that, so I like to meet people, but it doesn't always be. It's be a gift and a curse now.
It's have people.
Because like-
I'm not get this scenario. A time I lie, man. I lie. You know if I talk about this, everybody gonna know about it. Fuck it, I don't care. We lying by them.
As he drink, you know.
We lying by them, right?
Right.
They having a little soiree, a little party. We lying. A random person pull out his license service firearm and crack it in the house. Crack.
What? That's so
In my mind, I was like, "You an idiot?
Let's see, but
Why you do that?"
Another thing, right?
Why you do that?
Them kind of
But I never tell you something. That didn't shock me.
That thing is not killing for me.
That's not something
That thing is not
No.
killing for me. I don't know
No,
why.
it didn't shock me because you see,
Sometimes I be entertainment.
it didn't shock thing. It didn't shock thing because
What you doing that for?
that's alright. What time we reach?
1:39, 20 seconds.
Alright. Right. You continue this one. It didn't shock them because they know the person. You don't know the person. Because if you knew the guy, because to me,
Sometimes,
That to me-
even if I know you, then shit would piss me off.
hey,
No, I like to see difference in
But
character.
there
Right,
are
so
times,
yeah, why-
yes.
character.
yeah, why you say it,
Sometimes
right?
I'm really mood for the entertainment.
I
but
am-
I still wonder why you doing that.
I is a character. Let me see. Psychologist. AY. The first 5 seconds I met that person, if I had seen that, I would not be shocked.
No,
I don't put him
I
in that category. You
I am
listen.
that way too. If I meet you, the first few minutes,
It come
I
like
spend
it come
trying
like
to know
I
what to
saw
expect.
Mikey in your life. You meet somebody, and then we sit down and open meet them. So they say this and so on. That person said a rattle off about something. You don't categorize that
Yes,
person.
I
this
understand.
person- this
Most of the
person
times
talking.
when Mikey meets people in an environment, he's not interacting with them for no
Yeah.
first few minutes.
No, but
so
what's
when
it?
you
That
see
was
anything
good.
is a shock.
And sometimes it doesn't work out for me. Sometimes person might end up really being genuine, but you're so used to people who rattle off a lot. It's just you can't tell me I know me. Then he telling me I'm a real helicopter ticket.
As always tell
I
people,
don't know, you know.
some people think like I what's the term?
Yeah. Oh.
Antisocial. Fuck you and antisocial. I am not antisocial. I am just socially selective.
Yes.
I is the every time I go somewhere, no, I is the observer. I just sit down and observe everybody, but still socialize.
Like, I don't even have to
Yeah, I
observe.
observe.
I know
I-
why interacting.
I
with
observe
people
as
and
well.
interact.
I know
Yeah.
they interact, I know. The more people who's lying in my house, when I lie, man, I see the truth there, you know. They always see the truth in public, you know. Right? Doing that shit that my head, I'm going to do that too. You'll never see us in public.
Look, I think once or twice, somebody tell me they know thing they talk so much shit and thing now. I say, yeah, they know
And
that.
I didn't feel like, what?
It's all the time somebody tell me so I never hear your voice before. And it's because if I are wrong, if I'm not accustomed being around,
Yeah.
you never hear me, you know.
And when I tell people that, like, people tell me that already too. I always I don't always be vexed.
Or
I'm not approachable.
you look approachable. I
Yeah,
get that one
yeah.
too.
No, I
I like.
Sometimes a compliment.
And when I
Yeah.
tell,
Big compliment.
if I come and I tell you that, or you'll be like, you not approachable.
If I'm with my friends, you might see me as being more approachable than if you see me with my friends and people that I don't know.
Nah, it is be a bit
I
childish. Stop
thought
lying.
What
Be
was
a bit
it?
childish.
No, but that is like if you see me with
It
my
don't be sorry at
circle,
all.
if it's not you and your friends I don't know, if
Right.
it's the circle that I know, people
Yeah,
will
yeah.
be more inclined to approach me because they will see me under a different light with my
And
friends.
then now we live in our society where I don't know everybody approaching me. Because everybody like to come
I
by
don't
me.
want too much people that's accessible to me at all.
You see when I started hit me the short man, I know you know. You don't know me no, I know you. Oh gosh, what you want?
I just always say, if you making yourself too accessible to
Yeah.
everybody, you don't really value
You-
yourself.
you
I
lose
feel
your
like
value when
you're
you
losing your
have
value kind of way
friends
now.
who have access to
So
you.
everybody has access to you.
So it
Yes,
will not be
yes,
special if I
yes,
have
gravel.
access to you.
Are you gravel or are you diamonds? Nah, I don't like that.
You lose your value when
I
too
know
much
it
people
was
have
really shy. I think I still shy. I don't type to go on track again, walk up
I'm
to
real
again.
shy unless I'm
I don't know why I get guilty as a matter of fact. Because I do a track. Just like, girl, I took her one night and she go to come to you.
Watch that. Yeah.
Me I pick up a line,
Yeah.
you know? I don't know why I do it.
Yeah, to go.
So she goes to him.
Yeah, sir. What you
That's
gonna do?
a bad. Hey.
Hey!
I
like to come to you.
don't say. You don't want to kill me, dog. You don't want to kill me, dog. You don't want to kill me. You don't want to kill me. I'm coming to go to the real fucking money, eh?
Yeah,
And if I tell a girl that in this generation, she wants me like, boy, go for me,
Yeah,
not
go,
farmer. Yeah.
You getting milk, you getting meat, you getting what kind of things, you getting the
I'm
bed.
thinking about that. She want to hear some kind of app developer or some kind of thing. You understand?
And that's why I like character too, you know. When you study character, you realize everybody different. Some people prefer live in countryside, wake up in the morning, hear a cock crow or whatever, drink a cup of tea, and that is the bliss day.
Yeah.
You can live so forever. Some people will travel and be adventurous and drive for a plane, you know?
Yeah.
Everybody different. Everybody different. I like to see different character. And that is always say about the rainbow itself. The rainbow is come on white light, you say, right? White light is like God unified. When you separate all the colors, there is separation. Right? Everybody different characters. And let's go back into black. Mostly go back into one.
The curve the rainbow is. You see rainbow that out here? But I understand what you say, but you know the rainbow corrupted right now, you know what I mean?
Oh, the wood rainbow wood?
No, the rainbow, the signal, the rainbow sign corrupted.
Oh God.
Rainbow corrupted.
Anytime you see rainbow, you know that the symbol for LGBTQ, FG. Yeah. You understand?
I know why they choose the rainbow for me, man. For diversity, different colors.
Possibly.
But there you go, pass the rainbow, you know.
That's probably.
So it shows we separated, but we say one, more or less.
That's
We come the same
But
source.
them don't feel so.
I ain't
Them separated, them is no one.
And then you say, gays and things don't affect me. I never gays are normal. I don't know, I
genuinely
normal.
believe, I will say this, I genuinely believe that anybody that is affected by somebody else's sexuality, as long as they are not coming around you, not sure about yourself.
I'm gonna tell you something, eh? Anyway,
Why?
Yeah, that's it. I don't judge. I don't anybody.
If that way you want
I
to,
don't have a problem with them. I just don't understand them.
yeah,
I just don't understand them.
yeah. Because if you know, firstly, half the time, you'll never be the type. Half the time, the people that are worried about them, don't want to be around them, it's not the type.
Sonny, I'm gonna show you my
While he's showing Sonny,
My
whatever
man.
he's showing her. This is my point, right?
Instagram.
This is my point, right?
How you find it? Who follow? Who requesting followers? Find it. I don't know.
We going to put up on the screen?
No, fuck that, not screen. I real who? That type talk, you know, talk there.
They my point,
Once
right?
that man, once that man name. What the fuck were you trying to follow me for?
Well, you're probably the type.
Ho. So,
Yeah, what I saying? Yeah, what I
No,
saying,
but
right?
don't get it twisted. A lot of straight men are the reason why gay men track straight men, because half the time plenty of them gay, and most of the times it's be the ones that homophobic.
That gay. Pretend.
Yeah. Tell you something, right?
exactly.
like I said on table, I'm not homophobic, but I just don't
No,
understand.
I just saying.
No, that's what I'm
that
saying.
The reason a lot of them are comfortable tracking straight men is because a lot of homophobic straight men like man.
This is my thing, right? Let me go back a little bit. Right? And we'll kind of wrap up with this. I grew up
Like
believing,
okay, cool. Sorry.
right?
Kitchen back.
I don't get no messages though.
Fuck you.
What I say?
Yeah, can you
I
nice? Can you
grew
nice?
up-
Nice one.
I grew up knowing, well, believing or was taught, the only thing that makes you gay is having sex
With another man.
with the same sex, right? Because it could be a lesbian too, right?
Oh,
Right.
yeah.
And that to me was bedroom business, private
And
business.
nothing to do with you.
That have nothing to. So to
Correct,
me,
that's right.
if I sitting next to a dude or working with a dude, his sexual preference
It's up
have
to him.
nothing to do with me.
Yeah.
You are like to live. You are like to
Right?
live.
And that doesn't make him special. I don't, and this is what I don't understand about that community. What makes, and I hear Mikey saying it just now, what makes them them? There is no them. They are human beings just like me.
Yeah.
So, and whatever you choose to do, because we have, for example, as she said, we have straight men who like real vice. But again, that is not my business.
Not vice, man.
And for you to want me to treat you differently based on your preference, sexual preference, is weird. Like what different?
I guess it's
No
I
problem.
guess it's like they consider themselves different because of how people treat them different because of their sexual preference.
And I think difference is a thing. I honestly think, what if we truly probably born with some hormone imbalance, or even a spiritual concept like
I think
probably
I
if
think
it was
the hormone
a
imbalance.
female spirit in a male avatar, you know, it could be any kind of thing.
Which is all well and good.
I cool.
I don't
I-
have
I
no
don't-
issues with
I've
nobody
actually told,
feeling.
I have one gay friend. Well, he thinks he's not gay. I told him he's gay.
Guys,
I'm
And when Mikey tell you again.
Huh?
I have a gay radar.
I have a gay radar too. He told me I have one gay friend on Instagram, and I don't have a problem talking to him because you know I'm supposed to post shit,
Yeah.
and he's asking us certain things, and I talk back to everybody. And the thing is, I actually picked him to talk to because I want to
Yeah.
hear like
Yeah.
like what
when
you
you're
just think.
comfortable in your sexuality and you know you're
I
not
don't want to hear.
gay,
I want
you're
no
not
no no
Because to
no
me-
no no no. I have a problem. I like this thing. I like knowledge. So
Yeah.
so I'm not gonna have a billion gay friends, but at least I wanna
No, but what
talk
I'm
to one
saying is-
to hear what he have to say.
What I'm
Like,
saying is,
but he thinks he's not gay.
that
He
is
says he's
he being gay. That's
he
a
doesn't
sexual
feel-
thing.
no.
What makes him
He told me
different?
what was it when you don't know if when you don't feel sexually attracted to anything? What's it called? This
Pansexual. I
pansexual.
think
He said
pansexual.
he thinks they're pansexual. I
But
said
like people.
yeah. I said bro, I think you gay.
Yeah.
And I watch him. I watch him. How he just move, how he just talk, what the girlfriends. Because his girlfriends is girls who I know. And he's like, I don't think I gay because they went. I say, yeah, bro, you gay, bro.
Probably not.
I told I diagnosed him as a bro, you gay.
Probably and try it. When you do it. Sometimes a lot of people, I had friends that were gay and they didn't know they were gay because they never had sex with a man. And
I think you have to have some sort of, you must know if you like something.
no, sometimes remember you being raised a certain way, and some people think being gay is nurtured, not by nature. So you might be raised thinking, I'm supposed to like girls, I'm supposed to like this, I'm supposed to like that. But growing up, you start getting, you're not attracted to them anymore.
Right.
But you never had a man you was attracted to, so you don't know. Or even females, you never had a woman you was attracted to, so you're not sure if you would like them. But you just know that you're not attracted to the opposite sex anymore. You understand what I'm saying?
Well,
I just
that-
feel like that your business too.
No, that's a talking point because to me, at some point in your life, even if it's a little child,
Yeah, have signs.
yeah boy.
Yes, no.
I watch toddlers who can't even talk yet, watch a girl
Yeah. Yes,
Correct.
up and down already now. So, you know, but boy, and I have one gay friend I talk to him, and you know, I prefer to do like business with gay people. You know, gay
Yes.
people is some of the most straightforward
Yes, and
Yeah.
some of the most
Yeah.
successful
and
people.
professional.
Mhm.
Boy, I said some.
Well,
boy,
minority. Minority people work harder.
What? Me lying?
Yeah.
A lot of them are successful.
Yeah.
I sell some cell phones already to a gay man. He has a what do you call it? Event coordination, but he's doing weddings and thing. And he wanted some phones for his staff and thing. But I sell phones on payment plans. This man was so professional. I never had to call him for payment. I remember a time.
I know that dude.
I remember a time, like he had some
Diamond
check that was
dog.
coming in late. He said, Mr. Cook, I was from
Diamond dog, I know that dude.
Like your payment's coming in late this year.
Bigger P.
So professional. A fucking heterosexual nigga. When I try to duck it.
It's
Yeah.
true.
He want to try to duck it.
It's how people, I don't want to, I don't want to.
Not me.
I
It's
just
money.
feel like
That your business.
I just work with a
That
gay
your
man.
back door.
I just work with a gay man in IB. Professional.
That is-
I love to talk to him about comic books and things. Conversation.
I just feel like I understand what they say and I am disagreeing. I just feel like the guy professional because I just hate about it. Not because he gay.
No,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
we're not saying that he's
No.
professional because he gay. We are
Yeah,
just saying
yeah,
that
yeah.
people view them like
Yeah,
I
like
can't-
Yeah.
like a normal
it's a
thing.
plague.
Yeah,
I
it's not
can't be
played.
around
It's
you, I
not
can't
played.
touch
No,
you.
it's not
But
played.
That is all. The people
The only thing is that I don't understand them.
yeah, well you see,
And that's the
But that's
the
a
main
big-
people
reason.
like what they like, you know.
That's the main reason I have one. I wanted to have. I wanted to talk to be able to talk to one person.
Yeah, they are not.
It's
Some,
like-
some people don't understand.
It's
some
like
people
I don't
don't.
even
People
have-
like
I
what
don't even-
What
I
you
don't even
see
have a
in man
problem.
that you like?
I don't even have a problem.
what I like.
They could like what they like. I don't even have a problem if a man get on like a girl. My thing is no rule, dog. If you know I straight, don't play trying to back up on me or any
That's
kind of
what I'm
thing.
telling you.
You're going
Other
out, you're
straight
pushing
men,
out.
President,
But
and
I-
fault for that.
you could do that. You could be, if you want to get on like a girl, you could do that. That's cool.
President, you see what you know say there? It's why I don't understand them. Because look, this is why I try to get to my head. President, use that gay man, right? Sorry, no. Use that gay man, right? And he getting on like a girl. You behaving like a female to attract a man. Why that man just don't like a female? Why he have to like something that?
Yeah.
Why you have to like something that acting like a female?
Because he wasn't built that way, you know.
No, understand it. I can understand if you see a man walking around butchered, ooh, he's sexy. I can understand that. But why would you like somebody that is acting like a female?
Because
Feminine like a
they
female.
probably are still an alpha male, or they're still a man, and they like men, but they want you to be.
But you're acting like a
My
female.
business.
It confuses me.
I don't
It's
understand.
No, wait,
either.
okay. I understand what you say because it come like this.
You acting like
It
a
come
female.
like it come like a man. It come like a man.
You're a lesbian and your girl holding she crutch.
Yeah.
She have no crutch, eh?
Because they understand
And moving
the
like a
genders
tomboy.
I think
at the end of the day. But because it come like this, it come like a man identifying a woman, but he's a lesbian.
yeah.
I just feel like he passing the long way now.
Yo, why you taking this long way around? Like, why you taking this long way around?
Like I don't understand that.
I
Like,
don't understand that.
That
I always
some man
wonder.
see some man identify as a woman,
Prezi.
some jail and get very pregnant. A few people
Yeah.
pregnant.
Prezi, bring
That's what
a
I
gay
say.
person on your podcast.
no, we definitely.
You go bring
I
a
mean,
gay,
and that is why.
We want
And
to have
that's
this
why we
conversation.
name this podcast Parallel Podcast. Because at the end of the day, everybody in their own line, their own lane, and we live in parallel of each other. And sometimes we cross.
In a parallel universe.
Yeah, sometimes we cross.
You
know?
attracted to something. You attracted
This
to a
real
man.
hurting the feelings.
No,
yeah?
no.
That doesn't understand.
Remember, I said, this is how I knew that straight off the bat. I actually researched this at time, and they said how you set up a heterosexual person is the fact that they cannot understand, comprehend why. And I was like, oh, that's me. Because I literally can't comprehend it. Why are you liking something that is acting like
I tell you, it's a female spirit in a male body.
But you will never understand.
it could be a spiritual thing, and I don't
For
understand.
example,
Like
up to this day, they don't know why we sneeze, they don't know why we yawn. They have no reason for it.
Yeah, I sneezed just now. I was confused.
And so that thing we don't know, or
Yeah.
we think we don't really don't know. We know half of the ocean, or I mean, we don't quarter of the ocean, as a matter of fact.
More than quarter.
People like what they like. I don't think you could ever understand it, and I don't think that somebody would be able to explain it to you as well.
And I also think, on a spiritual perspective level, especially like vice, you see that sexual when you're bound by sexual urges, your vibration
Yeah.
It is
Low.
low vibration. It's
Low.
a sexual activity. It's a
low.
vibration.
You're like you just want to fuck everything, and everything you want to
Yeah,
talk about
yeah,
is
thirst
sex.
Yeah.
But sex can be good enough, it's normal, you be upset. But when you have the thirst with you, you're watching porn and masturbating there. All that extra
Nah,
excess.
I watch more porn,
We
but
will,
It's a
we
lot
will,
now.
we will get
I
back.
That's
have
what
watched
we
porn since 20 years or
That's
something.
all
We'll
right.
get back to
I am not run by sex. Like no guilt. Like, come from a man and have sex. That's not
Here,
gonna
why you
happen.
stop watch porn, yeah?
Not gonna happen.
It's a mental thing, I understand. Wait now. Right through you can have porn with nice fake girls to masturbate
Yeah,
on to setting
yeah.
yourself up for that standard.
Yeah.
But even the average girl, wherever you can
And
get
you
hand or
destroy
something.
their
because,
mental too.
You know? So I said,
You
this happened
destroy
to me.
their mental.
This happened to
Let me take
me.
a
I just so much fun.
I had this discussion with somebody. Oh, porn not real, and it's not this and not that and actual. When I been fucking honest with you. When I set my standards to be, is if it's not porn, it's not it. All my sex just got 10 times better.
We just like,
10.
we don't cut off nothing off his
10, I don't give a fuck.
so.
10 times better. I talking about in my past. 10 times better. If you're not looking like, if this whole sexual build-up is not acting formulating like a porno scene. It's not
You
gonna
mean
happen.
like
Nah, that's the problem.
Is that porno
Sex
scene?
is Gail, high expectations.
Yeah.
I want
Them
my
girls with the best
expectations
body,
real high.
them men have big dick, my dick small so. Oh! I find I fake expectations, man.
I remember watching that ad. Porn is bad. Porn is not sex. Porn is all my sex must be like porn. If it is not like porn, I don't want it.
That's why they say porn is bad, because then you have the expectations.
And then
Like,
I want my expectations. I want
creativity now.
I want
You're
my-
studying porn.
No. What I'm doing, I'm setting a standard. All my sex must be good. If my sex is not off the chart, I don't want it.
Good is relative. I hear regular say the sex very good and I know. But we don't know it's good sex. So
Yeah.
we make it yes, it's your
what
mind.
is good?
You sure the sex will be the best sex sometimes, you know, it's going to be best sex. It's how I take it.
You don't get the same sex from somebody that somebody else will
To me,
get.
the vibration is just make it good.
And lots of- and
The
lots of
energy you
sex-
see when you're that's
Yeah.
yeah. And
All my
Sometimes
sex,
it's the
all my
vibe.
sex like porn.
Sometimes it's the vibe does make it better, because you could be how good and you're not vibing with the person who would be good for you. And then you could be somebody could be boring and they're real bad with somebody else because the vibe bring out that side of them. That's-
well, today we had a great discussion, several topics. We have come to the end, just for today. Better days coming tomorrow. It has been me, your host, Press I am Press for the very slow and very slow ones.
That
With
is
my-
discriminating, yeah? They're calling people slow kind of.
Alright.
Condescending, but-
No, slow can also many people pick up, you know. True. And of course, my co-hosts.
Too high.
Yeah.
You're too much over here, bro, and read, bro. I am.
The God himself, the wisest fool. We on post birthday, post universal
That was yesterday.
meeting. Well, we post, pre,
Right.
umbo
But
class.
then again, he says he's a god too, so
I am.
Well,
That is my name.
universe.
I am.
Right? We cannot do it without friends. To my extreme right, straight out of Miami. You wanna thank me for coming through? Again and again, I'll be bringing them back next week, please the Lord, because we're gonna get into these Hennessy nights, these porn nights now. Right? And we're gonna get some stories. You know what I
from
mean?
back in the days, man, it was
Yeah,
clean.
back in the days.
Like back in the
Yeah.
days.
Right?
Back in the days,
I know.
it's you.
And of course, the lovely, always bright, always right, Sunny's in the house. Right? Parallel Podcast 868. And you're out. Peace.
Peace, love, and smallies.
Parallel Podcast 868. And we are out. Right? President.
Alright,